right? Is that right?
I think so.
You think it? You
I
think
hope
it
so.
is? Hopefully, it is. Looks like people are saying hello to you. Say hello back.
Hello, hello. We got Corey, we got Zale, and the Mortal Kills on you. You just shouted them out. You're getting a second shout out because I'm here.
There we go. Double shout outs today. So we have Spider here as our guest stream. We're racking them up this week. They all kind of fell all at the same time. That makes it an exciting week, though. Do we have enough non-humans for Winota?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good. Zale, don't question the list. We'll get to Danger Noodle in a moment here. What's up, Salmon Graham? Especially with Al Eldrazi. There you go. Defend yourself.
I haven't been putting spaghetti in my list in a while. I've changed to ramen. Okay, so we got top ramen instead of the sketties.
You wouldn't call this spaghetti, you call this ramen over here?
Yeah, it's a thin dangly noodle.
I got it. It's in the sky. It's special. It's top shelf. It's like an egg noodle. There you go. Very cool. But yeah, we have Spider. Spider is the taxes professional. Get your taxes done, right? Yeah.
It's time. It's time to pay your taxes right now.
That's why it's so hot right now. Recent Mana Traders champion of the modern showcase series. They do different ones, but I mean, like, tell us a little bit about that. I don't know if I didn't catch any streams. I was busy. Were you streaming it? Was it stressful? How was it?
I did stream it, and it was great. So with the bands, I didn't really know what to play, and I was trying all these new brews and different decks, and just nothing would get me better than a 3-2 in a league. And I was like, you know what? Let's just go back to my roots. We're gonna play a Taxes deck. We're gonna play Yorion. And I did a league, and it was just like 5-0, just instant 5-0. And I'm like, okay, all right, sure, I'll play some Taxes. And so I registered Taxes in that, and on the first day, we went X and 1 and got a perfect 5-0 on the stream in the between rounds. And so just like locked for the top 8. The top 8 happened, and it was one of these things where the day, because they do day 1 and then day 2 is where in the top 8.
Yeah,
happened.
It's nice they split it like that. It's really, really convenient. It doesn't drain you.
Exactly. You really need that gap, like especially when you're streaming it. Like if I had to do the top 8, I would have just been dead.
Convert to zombies.
But I just like had this feeling. I was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna just go win the whole thing tomorrow. And then sure enough, like I got on, and of course, like it's stressful because it's top 8 and you're playing against like great people, and you got people watching me on my stream and on Mana Trader's stream, and I had like a huge raid from Spike. It was like all these people, and I'm like, you gotta play the cards right.
Read every card.
But yeah, I mean, I made a couple of mistakes, I think, in the first day, but overall, I was happy with how I played, and I made a metagame call. I played 4 main deck Linvalas.
Nice. I love Linvala.
she's great.
She's
great.
Really,
I really enjoyed her. It turned out that Heliod was the most prevalent deck in the tournament, so it was like, ooh, that was a good meta dunk.
I feel you, and you're playing your Old Faithful. I think there's something to be said about, yeah, there were the bans, and yeah, it kind of shattered some people. We've been trying to do Red Prison on our stream, and we got hit with one of the bans, so it's even a bit more of a challenge. But if something like Old Faithful or something you're used to doesn't hit that ban, I mean, that's the place to go when things happen, and try things, innovate on what you know, and it's clearly working for you.
I guess so. I mean, it was weird. I felt I already knew Taxes was going to be fine, so I was like, I gotta try other stuff, and then the other stuff was like, you got to go back to your bread and butter, sir.
For sure. No, it's very exciting though. When I was like reading up, and I think I saw it in Evan's chat, that people are like freaking out. I was like, oh, what did Spooter do? Just getting like 5 O's or great stream, and then I'm like, oh, he day two mana traders. That's hot. No, it was exciting.
Yeah, I mean, I've been having just a crazy time in my Magic, and actually just in my life right now. Just everything's turning up Spider. I because I just before that I'd won the PTQ when
That's
Valki
true.
was a menace. So I got on the Pro Tour and I was like, yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll play Taxes. Let's go Mana Traders. Won the Mana Traders. It's nice.
You either stroke a bit of luck, sometimes it is, a little bit of skill, taxes in a good spot. So, why don't we do some taxes tonight? How about that?
Oh yeah.
Spinner Millhouse confirmed.
What?
Even has the eyewear. Do I need to go get my glasses? I don't even know where those are. I'm just not. I'm not ready. I don't have intelligent spectacles on. All right, we have a list though. Let's get into this. I'm sure there'll be more discussions as we go. We do have a list tonight. It is of the red-white variety. We've been hitting red-white up quite a bit lately. We've been hitting up a lot of things with some blades in it, but let's have you introduce this. We got set up and everything. Spider and I talked just briefly about it. He's honored us in a way, and he'll go into that. But I was like, oh, we got a lot of cards here. Oh, we have the Danger Noodle. So we're going to be doing Yorion. Tell us why we're doing 80 cards, why we're in the red-white, why we have Danger Noodle here, the Sky Danger Noodle. Give us the rundown.
For sure. So this is a hot topic in the Taxes community. You're like either pro Yorion or anti Yorion, and there's nobody who's like, yeah, Yorion's okay. It's like you are clearly on the divide, one or the other, and I'm obviously pro Danger Noodle here. And the big drawback to this card, I want to start with that because that's what everyone immediately thinks of, is it makes your deck less consistent. And so the biggest point of contention for Taxes is Aether Vial. So you're going to see Aether Vial in your opening hand less, and that obviously is something that we're not happy about. But generally speaking, cards and Taxes have a pretty flat power curve. Like it's just more situational as to which card is the card you want. So it's not that big of a cost in Taxes. And we've got a lot of grindy cards, a lot of cards that have ETBs, like in this list, Seasoned Pyromancer. You just highlighted Stoneforge. We got Apparition. Yeah. So Yorion does a lot in Taxes decks. And I just found that having that 8th card in your hand all the time does so much. You can do this fancy trick with Aether Vial where you tick it up, you get it to 5, you vial in Yorion resets Aether Vial, and then you get to start ticking back up again.
I don't think I'd ever consider that. Once Aether Vial accidentally gets past like 4 or 5, everyone's just like, well, you just do whatever, and people just keep ticking it up. There's all that fear of Spaghetti Mom showing up, but only a few people try to do that.
But I mean, in this list, it actually works really well because we have Winota and P and Kieran. So, you're not even upset to get it to 4 when you're working your way up to your end. So I've just been super impressed with the card. Yes, there's that drawback, but as far as, I don't know how many like super mathy people we've got in chat tonight, but typically the math works out to where a 4 of in 60 looks approximately like a 3 of would be. So like going to a 4 of an 80 instead of 60, it's like 4 to 3, if that makes sense.
No, that's really good to point out. We've done a few lists where we play 3 ofs to broaden what we're getting, but yeah, you get a little bit of that less consistency. And one of the things I always suggest is playing lists with 4 ofs when you get to that first time you try something.
Yeah, for sure. So you see the card as much as possible. But here, there's also a kind of benefit with Aether Vial. We don't see it in the opener as much, but we also don't draw the second as much, which you don't really want to do. Like Taxes, you get to turn 8 and you're like, draw Aether Vial and you're real sad. So it happens a little bit less.
I like that. Yeah, that's good. You got more things that you want to hit here, and a little less on just the Aether Vials.
Right, right. And it's not like we're mulliganing even in the 60 card lists for Aether Vial anyway. It's just nice if you have it.
There is let's talk a little bit about Stoneforge though, because there's someone that just arrived in the chat, and we talked about this. We have Stoneforge package, and KO Diamond should be very happy about that. KO is just our previous collaboration. But Spider, what did I hint at? KO always wanted 3. He was talking about having 2 swords and Batterskull. How does he unlock that potential?
You got a Sky Noodle. You got to get that top ramen going.
You gotta have 80 cards. It's the only way you can fit in 1 extra card. The efficiency gain is we have a legend among us. There's got to be some truth to it, right? Top ramen. He loves it. What else we got here? We got some 7 drops. We got some cool sideboard cards. What have you done for the prison community here too?
Well, I wanna talk about the card that ties this deck together.
All right.
And I'll explain kind of what that sideboard card for the prison community and that 7-drop do. So, Seasoned Pyromancer is the best card for this deck because it is a hit for Yorion. It's a hit for Winota. It makes non-creatures for Winota. So that means that you play it and they attack, triggers Winota. It also can be hit off of it. And then on top of that, you loot away your 7-drop, which is really your sort of like combo card. This is really something you only want to hit off of Winota, which ends the game.
This is Angrath's Marauders.
Yeah. So you double your damage. Essentially what happens is if you attack when Oda's in play, you hit these, you probably just win the game.
Okay. It's a little bit like our Tor brand sometimes.
Yeah.
But you get to play 4.
And Seasoned Pyromancer just cleans that up too, because if you draw it, just loot them away. But what I've done for the prison community here, what I wanted to put in main deck just for you was these Magus of the Moons in the board.
Yes. A Seasoned Pyromancer and Pia Kirinalar are prison cards, but Blood Moon. Thank you.
Is that Winota, like, let's say you play against Amulet or something, right? You attack them, you got Winota in play, you get all these triggers, you get a ton of looks for your Blood Moon, but you're also just putting a bunch of pressure on them. So you essentially close the door behind you as you attack with the Winota.
You're just closing that. We're not opening more doors of opportunities. We're just slamming it shut here. I see. I like that though. Yeah, I didn't even think of the Seasoned Pyromancer generating things that Winota would help that combination. That's a good point.
It's really the perfect card for Winota. I can't imagine playing Winota without Seasoned Pyromancer.
Nice. Okay, cool. Anything else? I see some cards that Red Prison really hates over here. Anything other notables before we jump into some magic here?
Yeah, I guess the last one would be the choice of equipment for Stoneforge here. So we've got, of course, Batterskull. You play Stoneforge, you have to have Batterskull. But the best sword typically, I think people pretty much agree on this, is Sword of Fire and Ice. And Sword of Fire and Ice actually kind of works nicely in all these taxes shells because if your opponent kills your apparition, it gives them a blue creature, which the sword just punches right on through.
Yeah.
And then we've got Maul to give things evasion. You know, a Winota with Maul is real scary.
I guess you have 4 artifacts. I didn't even think of Maul. You're cheating over here.
And then that final one, of course, is Ember Cleave. And when you're in the red splash, and especially when you're doing stuff like Winota, Seasoned Pyromancer, you're making a lot of dudes. All of a sudden, you get this great way to just slam double strike on something. The only kind of sad part about it is you can't put Ember Cleave and Sword of Fire and Ice on the same thing because it pro red, so you can't.
All right, I respect a good Nanbo though. I'm known for playing those, so I like it. I like it. No, it's good to know. It's a small nuance, but I mean we're running 80 cards. When is that ever going to come up? Probably the
Oh,
first game.
it comes up, yeah.
I like it. Zale apparently doesn't always play Batterskull here. We got a lot of people in here. Got a few folks that have heebie-jeebies, and Sidna giving shout-outs to you, Spider. Hopefully you caught those. You're ready? You ready to play? What are you hoping we run into? When we played before, we target the meta a little bit and we hope for certain things. Is there something we want to really avoid and something we want all 5 matches of?
So I honestly feel like taxes, the reason taxes is good right now is because you can really just kind of beat anything. Like it's sort of like the mono white Jund where you're shooting for that like 55 across the board. Now the nice thing about this list as compared to like mono white is you play against a deck like Amulet, you just magus them and the game's over. You don't get that tool in mono white.
True.
But conversely, I think that Heliod could be a little harder here because we only have those 2 Revokers. We don't have the main deck Linvalas. It might be a little bit more difficult.
Okay. A little combo could be a little bit of a trick, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm really excited to cast Magus and then path something as well. So let's get going here. I'm super excited about some things in here. Let's get it rolling here. I think I have play points.
Yeah.
I'll grab these as they come over.
Sedina's question there about the Yorion math, I think actually people have done a good bit of math. And as I mentioned earlier, it's that equivalent to like a 3 of in 60. So a 4 of in 80 looks similar to a 3 of in 60. And the kind of neat thing here also, not as much with this list, but like if you look at my mono white list, we'll play sort of repeat effects. So like, well, Thalia and Archon don't do exactly the same thing. They do something similar for your opponent. So you end up with these kind of like extra ways of having the same effect without, hurting. So you don't hurt your consistency too much.
Nice. There you go. I'm feeling good about this list. I am a little out of my comfort zone, so I've taken some previous collabs with other folks, and I felt a little bit more like, okay, I've got a handle on a portion of this. So, had to admit to KO that one of my wins in an event and getting first place was with Abzan colors. I will admit that Red Prison was not the first list that I looked at for potentially getting into Legacy. I preferred the idea of Roshan Port and knowing the meta enough that I could tax people out. That being said, I do like a good Red Prison in Legacy. I'm warming up to that idea, but I do like your content because taxes is... I have a Aether Vial tax list in paper. It's nice. It's got that gargoyle in it, a Stone Cloak something or whatever.
Stone Cloaker, I love that card.
Yeah, it's a bit of an older set, but yeah, I had some. I like the idea of a token taxes list, so I have a little taxes in my blood, but not a lot. We're gonna need some assistance here. I'm gonna keep dumb ones, and you're gonna tell me not to.
I kind of feel similarly about Prison, where I've like dabbled a little bit here and there, and I'm like, ooh, like, what is that 5-drop? It's like Quake something. It's like 3 white, and you blow stuff up with it each turn.
Oh, World Caller? Quakebringer?
Quake.
No, Quakebringer's the new giant, right?
Like World Quaker or something. I don't know. It's this
okay.
Great big 5-mana thing. This hand is a mulligan, by the way.
What? You don't want to cast something at 7 and just get thought seized here? Oh, mulligan. Here's the 1-landers. Welcome to the stream, Spider. You'll be seeing these a lot, even though we're running 32 hits.
Let's go again. Yeah, mulligan again.
This is going to challenge you a lot.
We are playing against QB Turtle, who's like a sort of a bigger name. We're going to 4. Like, you're not. This hand doesn't do anything.
You will know why I can't get 5-0s with Red Prison right now. It's not anything I'm doing incorrect. It's just.
There you go. And that's a good. I mean, I'm just keeping land, Vial, Skyclave, Winota.
Okay. Getting rid of. You want an Inspiring Vantage, probably, right?
Yeah.
Sounds good. I'm on board with this. Incoming Abrupt Decay.
found the card I was thinking of. It's World Queller.
World Color. Yeah, the white card. It's in stacks lists more.
Yeah.
All right, against Burn.
Uh-oh.
Are we dead?
No, Burn is usually favorable. I actually lost to QB Turtle the other day on Burn, like taxes versus Burn. He was the played against a bunch of Burn in the modern event this last weekend, and he was the one Burn player who beat me. So
there you go. He doesn't know you're helping though. This is your chance for revenge.
That's true. It's true. Let's try to get him.
Ooh. Okay, so we have
we're both ooh.
we have a little Thalia, a little bit of path kind of thing going on here. Okay, well we're obviously passing here. We're gonna do stuff on their turn.
Yeah, gonna try to ambush them.
Yeah. Now I'm feeling pathing Swift Spear, then throwing Thalia in the way here. Hopefully they'll play something pre-combat too. Oh, land's not what I wanted.
Yeah, we're a little bit scared of them having like a
Searing Blaze.
Yeah, searing effect. I still think you're supposed to just go path and try to eat that Eidolon though.
Eat it with a Thalia.
Yeah.
So we'll take our 2 damage, obviously. Because otherwise we're not casting it. Got to remember these cards and what they do.
I'm glad you remembered.
That's true. KO's got the name. We've got either Spider Wolf or Fluffy Space today.
Ooh, those are actually both pretty good.
I kind of like Spider Wolf.
Spider Wolf.
All right.
That's okay. It's not too bad.
Nah, we're gonna get the Skyclave down, I assume, at some point here. Rift Bolt suspended. And I assume we send this up to 3 because we're just trying to curve out our hand based on this Aether Vial.
Yep.
Nice. These are legendary.
All the better, so that if they kill one, you just I got another one ready to go.
King of Spider Wolves. We're just ditching Avaros.
he's out of here. He's the blue player. You know, we don't like that around these parts.
Well, I mean, I played some Rug Scapeshift back in the day, so that was blue. Dig Through Time Scapeshift's the best time ever, and no one else will experience it. Twin was like lunch. It was great times. All right, our opponent's flooding out, noting that we have not drawn a land yet. It's always quality content.
Oh yeah.
So we're just Skyclaving this and not taking 2, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think our life total is pretty important here.
I mean, I guess we take 2 if we don't. So why wait here?
Right, exactly.
All right. And hopefully we get to Winota and then smack, but I think they're gonna, yeah. All right.
That's okay.
2/2 blue thing. I was gonna say, what are you wanting at this point to get back in this? They're only 1 card, draw the Sunbake Canyon. I mean, I guess it would be nice to draw some lands for Yorion. Uh-oh.
I think I am just going up on the vial here, and we're just going to try to block stuff. All right. I mean, get a land? Doing. We just need a land.
Well, we get Batterskull, right?
Yeah. Yeah. You get that skull and burns bye-bye.
This is a good question here. Okay, I was thinking we ambush the illusion, but I'm almost tempted the Eidolon.
Mm-hmm.
Only because we want to play the Stoneforge, but I don't know.
I think it's the Eidolon because we're hoping to hit a land. And this is nice. They can't actually kill the Winota with 1 spell. So
well, they will when we block here.
Oh, right. But that's still a 2-for-1, and then we have another Winota ready and just rolled up.
True. I don't think they're going to. I think they prefer to
kill us.
Just kill us. So will you leave Aether Vial on 4 here?
Yeah, for sure. I think going up, we're just not at the Yorion point yet. Uh-oh.
We're at 1.
One is not dead.
Nope. What are lands? I could attack here. We die to a Swift Spear then. Oh, we die to a Swift Spear either way.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're waiting here, I see.
Well. Just slam them.
We're on turn 6 and have yet to draw one of these 31 other lands.
I guess we did put 3 on the bottom. Ah,
Can I make this action not happen?
nah. It's
I can't.
Searing Blade is a weird card. Like if we violed it in, it would still hit
I
us for
know.
damage.
It's so sad. Oh, there we go.
Just turn 8, you know. Okay.
All right, but we have things here. You have a game plan against something aggressive, probably. So my initial gut feeling here is we're looking at Burnington, Oriok, and Lightning Bolt. I like to prioritize here so that if people have trouble sideboarding out, they at least know what's the highest. Me, it's got to be probably Oriok Champion. And then Bolt and Burning Turd's probably about the same priority to get in. I assume we're going to try to find 6 slots, though.
Yeah, I'm boarding in all of them. I think I would actually prioritize BFT a little higher than the Bolt,
Okay.
just because it does something like Bolt if you block a creature, and then you can still sack it to prevent a spell as well.
Okay, so I have this priority pretty well, and then what are we looking to take out here? I mean, is an Embercleave really that great in this one? You know, do we care about Leonin Arbiter? These are the things I'm at least glancing at.
Yeah, so we do care about Arbiter. I think the mana denial plan is actually pretty real against Burn.
Okay.
I agree about Embercleave. I'm not really interested in Embercleave.
Okay.
I think we can actually trim some of the paths. I don't really want to path Burn because them getting a land is really a big deal.
But you just said about the land denial. If we're trying to do Leonin Arbiter, wouldn't path then just be great?
Yes, but it requires you to have Arbiter. So
Okay.
if you have Path without Arbiter, then you're going against that game plan.
You're just trying to stumble into Leonin Arbiter plus Ghost Quarter if that happens, and Leonin Arbiter is just a blocker then.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. You want 2 out, 3, 4?
I think 2 is fine. And then I'm trimming one of these Angraths, one of the Marauders.
Still like Maul.
I still think Maul is okay. I might, you know what? I might actually just get those paths out of there.
You really just take them out and bring the 6 in.
Yeah.
You'd rather bolt something. Replace the 2 paths with the 2 bolts.
Right. And okay. BFT similarly, kind of that like removal
forever blocker.
Because our creatures just are better than theirs anyway. So.
And we have enough life gain, it seems, that if we get a little behind, we should be able to get back.
Okay, that was a mold war, by the way. That game was like, we almost played it.
We almost played it. People can't see, but I am popping Urian out just onto the side. It's just off screen. And I'm doing this a little more frequently because I think in paper, I'd have this kind of near my deck. And I keep forgetting it online, so I've started to do that. This is a amazing hand, by the way. We on curve, potential mana denial. I don't know what there's not to like here. We have more than 1 land.
I mean, this is just the same issue as before, except we've replaced Stoneforge with Winota.
Stoneforge would have potentially won us, you know? We're going to mulligan this one?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, we have 2 lands. Just pitch a Seasoned Pyromancer?
Yeah.
We're in business.
Boy. I like this hand. This is a good one.
And you want to lead with Aether Vial, or do you want to lead Bolt up? I guess it's always Vial, right?
Most every time it's Vial. There are some situations where you win, but this is not one of them.
Cool. They're not fast enough. I got you.
Pick up the pace, Burn.
All right. Obviously, Vial's going up to 1 here. We got a sweet 7 drop. It's fodder.
It's perfect. It's okay. It's okay.
All right. So what are you liking here? Do you want to commit, or do you think we need to keep this from hitting us for too much?
I'm actually just passing the turn.
Okay.
And then we are almost assuredly going to bolt something, but I don't want to just expose the Stoneforge because they're certain to just bolt it right away. This way we have it with Vial. We can maybe kind of sneak that skull into play.
Right at the end step, and then try to activate it once we searched. I gotcha. So we're okay with being patient here.
Yeah.
Sweet.
They're thinking about something.
Yeah, thinking now they have a double bolt is a possibility here.
Yeah,
We're just letting this one through.
I think so.
Worry about it at the end step. Maybe hit an Eidolon here. I don't know. I mean, Eidolon hurts them.
I think I'm just bolting Swift Spear in response.
Mm-hmm. We'll
I'm just letting
just
them have it.
we'll just hang tight here with Eidolon. They'll take damage. We'll take damage.
We'll take less damage. We have our friend Aether Vial.
Vial. I mean, you just slam that, right? Slam that, and then we'll get this going here in a moment. Take two and never take two again. Trying to get the revenge, exactly. Mean Fanny Pack. We're disguising it though. See, QB's like, where's the Blood Moon? Where's the bridge?
Vial's going to 3. They don't know. It could be anything.
All right, you still want to try to put this in?
I do, yeah.
Fetch land, Searing Blaze, all the stuff. You're just gonna accept that this is what we want.
Well, Brenton can stop a searing effect.
True. Batterskull.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't know. Maybe we hook up with something else. All right, so we do have a Searing Blaze. So you said that we could potentially use this. The question is, do we want to enforce another bolt here? That seems pretty good, because if they do end up bolting this, then Seasoned Pyromancer's just pitching these.
Yeah, I think that's excellent for us.
All right, I'm following. Defended. Yes, going to 3.
Ooh. Okay. All right. All right.
All right, so we just pass here because we can do everything at instant speed. I'm only talking these out because I don't want to miss something and put us behind. I like the F6 button, but the hand's off the F6 button tonight.
They're over it.
They're done. QB can't handle it. QB's like, this Fluffy plays a lot like Spider. All right. Any changes, play or draw? I'm guessing no. We got the cards we want in.
I mean, I think there's a slight consideration towards looking at those paths on the draw, but I don't know. I kind of
maybe.
You just want to cut another another Marauder.
I mean, I think if we've got to Marauder, we've attacked with something with Winota out. I guess I'm starting to go like, why not give ourselves the opportunity of path rather than like win more? Sometimes I think players keep things in that's like, well, yeah, if we slam this, we're winning. If we're attacking with this plus an Elemental or Skyclave, we're probably close to winning anyway.
Yeah, I agree with that. So are you wanting to get all of them?
Maybe 2, like leave a 1 of in just to hit it. I could even do 1. We like this art better. Why did it not give me my playset of those?
I could buy that.
That's the only thing I think of, like keeping so many of these in here. We know that this is strictly going to happen once this happens, which is turn 4, probably. That's my viewpoint.
No, I agree with that. I think that's a good analysis.
Careful though. I decided to take a bolt over a Scourge the other night, and it might have backfired. All right, double lands. We got a colorless land here. We do have one of those paths, but it's not a great hand, I don't think. We do have Burnington.
This hand's really actually very interesting. So if that Sunbaked Canyon was not a pain land, I would keep this hand.
Mm-hmm.
Given that is a canopy land, we're going to deal ourselves like 4 or 5 damage. So I don't think we're allowed to keep it.
Okay. Mainly because of the pain. Yeah. We're already, even though this is going to save us probably 7 damage.
Yeah, I mean, similar amount. Yeah.
Ooh.
That is a good one.
Okay.
The question is, what do we put back? And I think that I definitely want the Arbiter and the Brenton. I think that I'm looking at
maybe like Needle Verge and Winota, one of those.
Yeah, well, that's what I was going to say. Is I'm looking at either a land, an Arbiter, or a Winota, and I think that because we have the Ghost Quarter in our hand, we're going to really want to use that,
Mm-hmm.
which
So keep
means
the
that,
land. Yeah.
yes, so that it's
Score
got to
drop.
be Winota. Yeah.
Get out of
You,
here.
you
I'm
got it.
I'm following. And
You
then
know what's
and
going on.
then we have double red and double white. We probably have a little more white in the list. We might top deck a land now, but what's a giver? I mean, do we just
Oh,
put
I'm
this on white?
yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And we're gonna play Burnington, I'd assume first.
Yeah.
Giver's got some value to it, but I suppose we can try to do that later.
I mean, this just stops the goblin from doing anything, so I think that's a pretty big deal here.
Okay. See if they have that Eidolon again. The Herminus ooze are great. We are maybe on the same level, sort of what looks great. Maybe. We have a Rift Bolt suspended over here. Goblin and Swift Spear attacks with both. Top of the library is a Sacred Foundry. Cool.
Nice.
Block, obviously, too.
All right.
Okay. Right on time. So, Rift Bolt's obviously here. I could see a turn where we do Aether Vial plus Giver, drawing attention to the Giver. In fact, the Giver might just block us because we just want to protect our life, right?
I'm probably not blocking with it, but I think that there's a not impossible chance that they actually just try to kill Giver with this Rift Bolt.
And you'd rather the Vial bring it in.
Well, so that's the question: is do we like that the Rift Bolt kills Giver or not? And I think that the answer is we do like that it kills Giver. The only other consideration is that we may have to shock ourselves if we want to go Arbiter, Ghost Quarter. So if you were to just play Vial, it would be to get that 2 life out of the way. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and I don't think I mind that. I mean, my opponent's at 3 cards here, drawing here. We have some painful lands. We can probably play a little bit passively and see where the bolt goes. And then I feel better about shocking in here.
So I'm saying for next turn. So either we play right now. I'm either playing Vial with tap land or Giver and Vial off of Ghost Quarter.
Right. I'm leaning towards the Vial plan, but I could also see getting this into play tapped and then looking at Leonin Arbiter when they're tapped out, which could be nice.
I think I just want a double spell. We also might just draw another land.
So you're okay to put Ghost Quarter in here with Vial?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I like a little bit of the potential tap land here.
Mm-hmm.
Only because it makes a very interesting next turn, but then I guess we're stuck with one of these in our hand. It's probably what the Vial just stays in hand forever at that point.
Well, I mean,
3
if we
damage
just
not to face. Cool.
see if we just played Vial, then we can Vial in Giver next turn. So like that's kind of why that line would be okay. They seem to be somewhat stuck on mana, which is pretty good for us.
We're not. And it's a non-painful land. We're going to be risking a Seasoned Pyromancer off the top, but kind of just like Plains. Lean in and go.
Oh, yeah.
Another Rift Bolt.
I mean, it's Plains, Leon, and Ghost Quarter.
Yeah, Ghost Quarter in there, too. And up this goes.
And then there's the 1-drop anyway.
We save the mana. Look at that. Everything's perfect here. All right, Leonin Arbiter, let's get rid of something here. Doesn't really matter which. We'll just do this in case they have Lava Dart for some reason. And send it back. And we're blocking with Arbiter, I assume.
I think they're probably just going to kill it with this Rift Bolt.
This is the same feeling that I have when I'm playing Chandra and they keep bolting Chandra. I'm like, cool, that damage is not going to face.
Not going to the dome.
Do have their land. Spiking.
Okay. That's a little scary.
Bolton.
That's real scary. Okay.
But we can prevent 8 of this.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I like just block a Swift Spear, prevent on a Swift Spear.
Mm-hmm.
With the Berenton.
You want to prevent and then just put this into play?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So this way, we're choosing to sacrifice Brenton instead of Giver because the Giver also makes every other creature stop their combat.
Hmm. I wouldn't think that because I would just block because then we'd have if they bolt me or something. I mean, I guess they're not doing that in combat.
So the question becomes, would you rather have a Brenton or a Giver in play after this?
I would want a Forge because you can prevent damage to face potentially, and then Aether Vial something new in.
Okay. Okay, yeah. I mean, we're wanting to stop both Swift Spears either way, right?
We're taking a little my line this time. Don't worry, this is your chance that if this really fails us,
No, I think this
then
is.
you can take over later.
I don't think that was a bad line at all. Ooh.
Nice. Okay. Well, tap land.
I think I'm just gaining the life just right away here.
You want to just play it in and then vial in the Arbiter?
Yeah.
Okay. Definitely want to gain the life while we can. I think this is playing out pretty nicely, though.
Yeah, we're pretty close to being stabilized here.
Could even potentially double block a Swift Spear on the off chance they have a spell. Well, I guess that's maybe not the best idea because then they kill one. But here we go. Swing with the team. Top is a Seasoned Pyromancer.
It's a good one.
It is. And we're going to put Arbiter in here and just block everything, I assume.
Yeah.
And I suppose we block like this on the off chance they don't have a spell and we get to keep Prince rather than keeping Arbiter.
Yeah.
You're just nodding. Am I doing this right? Am I learning taxes correctly?
I think you are. I think this is okay.
Okay. And we're not going to try to save Charming Prince here, I assume.
No. No, I think it's similar. Like, saving Prince would be trying to gain life later, but Brenton is countering a spell and doing that anyway.
Okay, and Aether Vial is going to 3. Because I assume play land, this one.
Yep.
Violin now.
You got it. Are you sure you're not a taxes master?
I don't know. Maybe we are just going to steal some taxes time. I'm getting the feeling. Oh, that is perfect.
So I'm just getting Yorion here.
Yorion and vial to hand, or one vial out.
Yeah.
That was. I've never seen such a beautiful hand. I thought you said at the beginning we draw this less. We're 3 out of 4.
If this was 60, you'd have 4 out of 4.
I'd have 4 out of 4. Exactly what Orzhov says. Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to push the Aether Vial up to 4, I assume.
Yep.
So we're going to just say double yes here.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
So,
I'm just casting Yorion.
Casting Yorion, see what we end up spinning into here.
I think I'm resetting the Aether Vial on 4 as well. Well, actually, no, I'm not.
No, we have another vial here, right? Well, no, we won't, but...
Well, but we also are just like, we could just hit Winota right now, so...
Exactly. Well, this happens at end step, right?
Yeah, but you'd still want to put it in then, right? Like on their end step.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure that Yorion probably just closes the game right on down.
Okay.
That was not 2 Aether Vials.
well, we can't draw 2 Aether Vials.
There's only one left. Yeah.
Dinner time, top ramen's time. All right, let me make sure I get these right here. This is always fun. So first one, yes. Second one, no here. Because we don't want to go to 5 on the other file. Cool. Wow. So if we wanted to do Seasoned Pyromancer, it would hurt right now. Probably just attack here. And
I actually don't think there's much of a difference between 6 and 5.
6 and 5 because Boros Charms just anyway and 2 bolts anyway. So
Yeah. So I'm just filing in Thalia right away, and they can't do anything, any two mana spells
any
after that.
twos. And then just slam a Seasoned Pyromancer and see if we hit a Winota Vile
Yeah.
win game.
Exactly. Don't I would yeah, there you go.
We got it. I got it. I don't know why I want a Ghost Quarter, but
You always hit land Arbiter, you never know.
land and Stoneforge. So just slam a Stoneforge here, right?
Yeah, you're gonna play the Stoneforge on.
We can protect it. We can get Batterskull, swinging with Sky Noodle.
Oh yeah,
I don't see how we're losing this, but maybe we are. I don't know. I don't want to say anything too quick, but this feels pretty good. Is there any like merit? Well, I guess we could always throw this in and then Batterskull back to hand. Mm-hmm. That way, the shatter doesn't hurt us.
Well, so if they have a shatter effect, they usually play the smash, so they could have just smashed a vial.
Okay, that's true. That's true. They would have smashed a vial. All right, so we have a bolt here. Going to face.
I actually prevent this.
You want to prevent this one?
Yeah, because if they have Skullcrack, you can't prevent it. I actually also would not have grabbed Batterskull there.
You would not have? You want to close the game out with a maul or a sword?
Yeah, so the thing is Batterskull doesn't get damage in for at least 2 turns, so, at which point a sword would kill them anyway.
Top deck land, though.
I guess so.
We draw, we flood out here. We had the game where we didn't do much. 3 or 2 still. You have quite a few 3s left in the list. Charming Princess 2, Arbiter. 3's probably a higher ceiling.
Well, but we've already seen 3
Seasoned Pyromancer, but Skyclave's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, 3's fine. Yeah, they're done.
They don't like me thinking. I want to see Magic Online dies. That was good. I'm impressed with 80 cards. I'm impressed.
Liked that Danger Noodle.
Danger Noodle. So you wouldn't have gotten Batterskull because you need to close the game out, because if they run 2 bolts there or something like that, that's no good.
Right. I think because the sword just kills them faster anyway, and the sword draws cards, and okay. I don't know. I mean, if we draw a land, I guess actually the like vial Stoneforge in Skull equipped Skull would be really good as well. So
that would end the game.
Yeah, I did not think about the what if we top deck another land part.
Well, I mean, that's hard to think of when we just have 1 landers for forever, so. Yeah, Thunderbird, exactly. And that's what we were thinking, but we had only 7 mana. We need 8. No, we had 6 mana. We needed 7. We needed a land.
Yeah. Yeah.
Spider is in chat.
Look at that. I'm chatting here. I'm chatting there. Chatting all over the place.
Let's see who else has joined us. Last God's in here. Saw a Darth Zone or something. Dath Zone, I think. Keep scrolling. Lime green name. I can appreciate that. No one's here? So you're telling me we're recording a YouTube exclusive, no chat.
YouTube exclusive, Spider Wolf.
So someone just said, heyo, that's calcium. Because one day we asked them, what is the lonely isotope?
Oh, ooh. I like that.
That's a good name. All right.
I like this one.
Yeah, this hand's pretty nice. This hand's pretty nice. We clearly lead with Sunbaked Canyon, make sure we're taking the most damage possible.
Of course, yes. Gotta get those death shadows in there somehow.
Exactly. Keep, and they're on the play. Let's go. Yeah, the equip is expensive for Batterskull.
Hopefully Arbiter is good against them.
Arbiter's good against all decks, except Red Prison.
Oh, I actually think it's pretty good against Red Prison, but
See, but you're thinking Simian Spirit Guide days. We don't run Mana Monkey anymore. That's a choice that we all made. It wasn't forced upon us.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
That beautiful new art.
I miss my turn 1 Leonin Arbiters.
I was gonna say you're feeling it a little bit too.
Oh, I'm feeling it a lot a bit.
Ooh.
Hey, look, Arbiter's gonna be good.
Definitely give her. I don't want to play for us, but we slam Arbiter on turn 2. But do we hide this Ghost Quarter? I assume we do, like Battle Forge or something.
Yeah, I think we're probably hiding it. That amulet's scary. I don't like that.
But we're gonna blow up lands.
Right.
But they're never gonna be tapped.
This is definitely gonna be a lot better post-board. That makes that Ghost Quarter plan kind of bad.
I mean, is there a world just to shock in and do this so that you don't have damage later, or just Battle Forge still?
I actually think I just play the Ghost Quarter now because they have this Elder, and well, I mean, I don't know.
I want to hide it.
It's a question of like if they, yeah, I guess they wouldn't just like leave the land otherwise, maybe. So
it's like small chance for it to happen, right? Small chance.
Right. Well, you're looking at like possibly drawing another Ghost Quarter versus them.
True. But we've already hit one. We've proven that you will only draw 3 more, not all 4.
Oh, okay. Right.
And we'll do that off season Pyromancer. So we don't have that yet. We're good.
Okay. All
Perfect. Right. Big brain calculations. You asked if anybody in here is using the math. We're using the math.
We are the math.
They're ignoring this effect.
Well,
that's interesting.
Well.
I like that they don't have to take 2 here, right?
They're still just gonna leave up their little duder there.
Yeah. Speaking of,
you summoned it.
I do that a lot here. 1-landers and summoning cards. Don't worry. By match 4 or 5, you'll be doing the same.
So, I definitely like playing Season Pyromancer. Yeah, and I think we're just getting rid of some of these lands. There's a slight
like these two
towards like just pitching the sword to make a body, because if we do hit that Winota, the body potentially is the difference between winning and losing.
But this is one that works too.
Yeah. Well, as is Giver.
True.
So it's do we want 2 Winota triggers or 3? Because that's what we're trying to hit.
3, probably then. We're going to still put this Ghost Quarter in and make it a little awkward for them.
Yeah.
Get rid of...
I pitch the sword and a Foundry.
Okay.
We're playing for upsides here.
We need to get ahead of them, because they can like Titan next turn.
Right. So we need to end the game. That's the one. That's what I wanted.
That is. It's attack for 2 past turn. Just activate Ghost Quarter, but they've got the Tribe Scout. This guy's coming to troll me.
They can't play. They can't pay ever. That's not how it works. Hopefully they don't get to pay for a Titan and Titan. That would be an issue.
I think this is the most Kappas I've seen ever. Are you bringing the Kappas to my chat here, Spider?
Are you anti-Kappa?
No, we got golden Kappa check. I never suggest it, but I'm always hitting up people's channels, slamming Kappas and Keck W's. I'm actually surprised more of that doesn't happen in my channel. Sometimes I'm over here on Evan's channel just Keck W all the time. I just do it because I'm just chuckling. I don't even know if it's for a chuckle or not.
They
Ignoring.
come to Fluffy Town and they're dead serious. It's like we gotta prison them. This is serious business.
Exactly, serious.
Well, that's bad for us.
It's bad for us. I mean, they have Titan and they're ignoring Leon and Arbiter, so they're doing stuff here.
Yep. I still think Winota probably kills them if we draw it.
You think so? It will do that much?
Well, I mean, we do have a Marauder in hand, but what like if we hit one Marauder off of it, it probably just ends them.
Okay. I'm down for that. They're gonna have. Oh no.
Well. Oh, now we're dead.
3, 4, 5, 6. What?
Yeah, that's
double Valakut? That wouldn't kill us.
It's like the same thing. Because so now they get Valakut plus the hasty land, and then they attack, and then they get Valakut plus.
Well, they can't get the hasty Valakut and hasty. They needed the Boros Garrison. I don't even think they've played another land, but now they get double Valakut here, and I think they can play one more after this. And what am I doing? Blocking an 8/6 trample with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 body. 3 gets through. 16 double Valakuts.
I was thinking of the other, what is it, Hanweir Garrison plus Valakut.
Oh yeah, the one that can like fuse or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, this hurts.
3, 6, 9, 12.
7.
There's another 12 after this from the Dryad, right?
It's another 6 after this.
Another 6, yeah.
18, and I can block 7 or no 5. I think I can concede.
Yeah, I think so too.
Mathematically. Math checks out. These empowerments are.
No Winota anywhere to be found.
Nope. Okay, but I know what to bring in.
You got this one, yeah. I do kind of eyeball the Revoker, but I don't think I'm gonna bring it in. Like they might have like an EE or something, but.
What about Bolfer's Scout, since we did see that they're at least an Amulet Scout kind of plan here?
I don't think they usually play more than like 2 of those.
Okay.
And I think...
You're going to see that Arbor Grazer thing more often, probably.
Right. So, I don't know. I think Path is probably more relevant, given that we can Path a Titan.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, Magus is coming in. And I'm cutting at least 2 Thalias.
Okay. I kind of want to cut a Batterskull.
Interesting.
Because gaining life almost never matters unless we do it literally on turn 2. And I'd almost rather have an Embercleave here, because the idea is for this one to have like 3 things out in Winota and slam them with this maybe or something. So
would you prefer then to have one of the Thalias still in and to take out a Stoneforge just, or no?
No, 4 Stoneforge to me is fine.
Okay.
I just don't think Batterskull, even gaining 3 attacks, which is 12 damage, after they play Titan with 2 Valakuts out and they attack, if we don't really have more than just a Batterskull blocking, I think with the Dryad out, they're just going to hit us with so many repeated triggers.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
But I mean, this is where we go. Like, well, do we need Marauders, Batterskull, or something like that? I think it's obviously Magus, but I think Batterskull is a trap sometimes. Mm-hmm. We all keep it in, but against like heavy combo lists, I mean, like, would you keep Batterskull in against Heliod? Probably not. They just infinite life you.
Well, the whole game plan against them is to try to not let them have infinite life, and then they're trying to beat you with like it beats their B plan.
Okay. I just think a lot of people hang on to Batterskull a lot more.
Yeah, no, I think that's a good point.
We're here to try things. Nice hand. By the way, welcome to the One Landers. Did I not introduce you to that in match 1? I feel like I didn't because it's back.
I mean, it is a vile one-lander.
And we can't even path.
It is interesting. I think we just want either a Magus, a Winota, or an Arbiter, so I'm going to ship it.
I'm on board with that. All right, this one does get a little more interesting.
I think I keep it.
I agree.
Path.
Yeah, maybe Path or Giver. I think Path's fine though, because you have the Skyclave for like the Dryad.
Right, exactly. And we can get a Winota trigger with that Giver. So
exactly.
We're just gonna top deck an Arbiter right now. And like, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. We're gonna top deck a land. We need that too. Don't discount the land.
One then the other. You believe.
Okay, land.
There you go.
Got my land. And we're swinging, obviously.
Mighty Giver of Runes.
So the next play is your Arbiter, and we'll get the Ghost Quarter in.
But then we can't Winota.
Who said about Winoting? This is what the whole league's gonna be like, you strapping Spider. Oh, he can see you attacking him in chat. He's just choosing to ignore you. All right, they got a tap land plant thingy.
You can't even apparition it.
No, it's garbage. Okay. I mean,
I think playing the apparition to play the apparition.
Like, even though on turn 3 here they're going to play Dryad?
I think so, because we're going to play Winota, and then we're going to attack them.
So you're just fine with blindly throwing 2 creatures into a Dryad that both die to it because we're going to get Winota triggers. You help me, because I'm sitting there like, well, that seems bad, but this is just game winning, is what you're implying. Yeah,
so if they hit a Dryad, and we hit a Magus, the Magus happens after.
True.
If we hit something like a Marauder, then they don't really have time. So I think in either case, it's what we want to be doing.
Okay, and just play it off Ghost Quarter here.
Yeah. And get that. You got to get that one of Giver chip shot, too.
Just checking as you don't control.
You can also not target anything. You can say, or you do target, and then just say no. It's a May.
Gotcha. And I guess we just leave Giver back now.
Oh no, I'm attacking.
Okay, they're gonna bounce this with Boomerang.
Great.
That would be perfect, actually.
Just put it back in my hand.
I do love a Pia Kirnalara with this now. I'm liking that. So here comes the Dryad, I assume.
Yep.
Okay.
We knew this.
So we're slamming this, swinging, and apparently proceeding to victory.
You better believe.
Okay, I believe. You've convinced me. We're slamming.
I'm gonna like naming human on Cavern. I'm not getting pacted here.
True. We're good. Here comes 2 Marauders.
That would be great.
Yeah.
Or a Magus. Like, I don't know. We got like, what is it, 12? Is it 12 looks towards 1 Magus or a Marauder? Like,
I'll be honest, I haven't even read this card yet. Naming what, human here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's 12 looks. I don't even care that I'm cutting myself off of white. Like, what is that?
All right, this is whenever a non-human creature you control attacks, look at the top 6, basically collected company. You may put a human creature card from among them onto the battlefield. Tapped and attacking and gains indestructible until end of turn. Put the rest on the bottom. Combat. This is not a human, even though it looks like one. Double trigger. We'll go one by one. So it's a collected company for humans. All right.
You are going to click that because it's attacking.
Yep. Haste it in. We'll keep that one, obviously.
Yep. And big money, big money, big money. Okay.
Okay. Right. It's going to make a really fun next turn, as long as they don't crush us.
Right, which they probably will, but
Leave. Oh my gosh. Spider, like, we're gonna die next turn. They get back their 0-0. Now we get 3 triggers. You were telling me that more triggers is better.
more triggers is happy days.
Exactly. They're gonna play Titan and twiddle their thumbs. They don't have Vial or Aether or the Amulet. Gosh. They're not Fran with the Vile Titan thing. Thank goodness. Oh, this is great.
They don't have it.
They don't have it. We're going to win. You ready to win?
Oh, I'm ready. It's a win Oda for a reason.
There we go. Explorer's here too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Worried about Balaka in hand. Scaring me here for a second. I would take an Arbiter off the top right now. Arbiter, play Arbiter, Ghost Quarter, swing team.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
You got it, opponent. You do that.
It's a lot of cool things. Winota, epic. Is it Kirkinator?
So we didn't hit it before. We gotta hit it now. I'm just right-click attack, like just attack all.
You don't want to do like anything in before?
No.
I think I want to put the Sunbay Canyon in, but we can attack first before doing anything else.
I actually don't like that because if we draw another Spyro, I probably want to pitch the land.
I'm looking at it as if we hit Spyro, I'm going to want the land that we look to, and then we do a draw here for the Magus if we totally miss. Winning this game is Magus right now. This gives me the most looks, right?
Well, but you can go Spyro to try to hit an Arbiter, which might slow them down enough.
If I do this Spyro plus Arbiter, I'm not Ghost Quartering them. You're just saying... Well, they pay 2 here and they get 6 here.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Play the land then.
Well, I don't know. Convince me. We're attacking with everything, right?
Yeah.
This too? Oh, yeah. We sacrifice that?
It's everything.
Go, go, go. Oh my gosh. There's a Magus. Do I just do this or do I do Magus? Now I don't know. This is math time. Use your brain, Spider. I gotta go take a bathroom break.
Oh, you're just out of here. The Marauder's a 4/4, right?
Correct.
Okay. So right now they would go block Marauder, Winota, and then you're hitting them
1,
for
2, 3, 4, 5.
So 10.
We have 2 more triggers at this, looking 12 deeper.
It's Marauder. It's Marauder.
2 Marauder. Okay. Go again. Marauder. Go again. Season Pyromancer. when that second one, I have 2 options and they're both Marauder. I made the choice. Spider didn't need to. Spider used his big brain in one earlier. And then we would have hit an Arbiter off Season Pyromancer, play and win the game.
And pop one.
Bob him. Bob him.
That was nice. I liked that.
That was sweet. Let's do that every time. Why doesn't that just happen on turn 4 every time?
They also didn't even see Magus, so this is nice.
Because you didn't reveal it, right? Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Oh. Send it back? Yeah. I mean, do we change anything because we saw Tyro Strike? No.
I mean...
Clue. Clue.
You could, I think Tireless Tracker makes a slight argument for the Bolt, but I still think I'm just more interested in like getting rid of Dryads or Titans.
Yeah. All right. I'm good with that. We can chump block that tracker. Yeah, Kirkinator, that's the best feeling. This is the only thing I miss from Paper Magic is not getting to see my opponent's face, them immediately pick up the card, staring at it and going, why are you playing this? And then you can easily just return with, why are you losing? All right, no red, but I do like this too. Keep?
Yeah.
And we're
It's
going to
already kind
slam
of
Arbiter first?
probably.
Nice.
Probably.
Oh, look at that red land.
Whew. Drawing it like it's hot.
This is good. Even if we hit like a non-red source, skyclaving something's probably just as good.
Yeah.
That should be on a shirt. Why are you losing? Well, maybe we'll just get that exact text. Does it need any like picture on it? Probably not. Probably just text. Why art thou losing? Oh, the XD. You could just put XD kind of like sideways, kind of on the corner of it. Yeah. Dismembers giver here. All right. Still want to lean an Arbiter, right?
Well, so I'm wondring, like, they
Thalia?
dismembered the giver. Are we worried about like a wrath at all? Like the 3-mana fire spout thingy?
No.
No?
No.
Alright, get Arbiter in there then.
All right. Sweet. I'm down for this.
So there's a really weird thing that happens with Dryad and Magus, where if they do it first, then
we're educated here. We play Blood Moon.
I apologize.
If anybody needs clarifications, I've got you. It is the thing I have to explain the most. So there is like a slight argument to doing just like Thalia next because of that, but we also have Skyclave and we do have the double white already, so we could probably just Magus them.
I'm just hitting them first and seeing what happens.
Yeah, but we could definitely probably just safely Magus here. It gives them one less land too.
Yeah, for sure.
But yes, layers. Team Fluffy Wolves, or the Wolves here, they get layers. Someone asked, Sam, I think is asking if this is... What list did you play in Mana Traders? Clearly this one, right?
I should have, yeah. This one's great. No, I played Mono White. I just played Mono White. Had four Linvalas. I could get him the list here.
Go for it.
All right.
We're just smashing
and bashing.
I kind of want to do Stoneforge here, honestly.
Yeah, you pay for Arbiter, play Stoneforge.
And then we just get Embercleave, right?
Yeah, you cleave them.
Just gonna win the game.
Welcome to the cleave.
That's 5 mana they've got. Nice. Huh, you're saved from our Ghost Quarter. Yeah, you get that list in there, and I'm just gonna Embercleave them.
You put it on the Arbiter?
Yeah. Because you don't want them to interact with the Magus in some weird way, but anyway, Thalia, yes, no, probably not.
Well, I mean, we're scared of a Wrath. If they actually get Forest for Titan, do we care?
No.
No. Yeah, I just say go.
Just hang out, Thalia. Chill with us. Sam and Graham uses Skype. Hitting that with that Y. Thumbs up. There we go. This is good. Magus is great. This card's gonna get banned next.
Anything that Red Prison likes, get it out of here.
Exactly. Charming Prince is a 2-drop ETB, 3 life, Scry 2, or Flicker or something.
Right. So all the modes are relevant, and importantly, it helps to set up Winota, as well as it helps as a hit off Winota. So that's why it's there.
All right, match 3 here. We've gotten to play Sky Noodle. We've gotten the Ember Cleaves. Gotten some 1 lands and 0 lands. It's welcoming Spider to this stream. It's good. Good. Doing the tax things. I think I'm keeping this.
I think we missed the Yorion reveal.
Did we? Oh, damn.
It's okay. I think we're going to 5 anyway.
How did I miss that? I clicked it, I thought. Oh, well. Whatever.
Okay. I like this one. Putting back one of the lands and probably the path.
Because we don't know what we're playing against.
Right.
And Needle Verge probably, because it's not going to really matter too much here.
I think it's actually Battle Forge.
Think so?
Yeah, I mean, we have double colors on both of the other ones anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why I missed Urian. I thought I hit yes, but maybe.
That's okay.
Why did we not reveal it? Because we don't need it. Sky Noodle is just here.
Oh, I'm slamming Thalia.
Yeah, on a Sacred Foundry Shocked or a Needle Verge.
Needle on white.
Cool. See, I agree with you. Slamming Thalia here, we can do Charming Prince, Flicker on Skyclave could be a thing we can do in the future. But like slamming and picking the land you want that's where you're just like autopilot, and I'm like, oh man, we got double red, double white. Taking 2 damage against this control matchup where we want Urian.
Okay.
Skyclave, or we could just Charming Prince, Scry 2.
We're probably doing that, but yeah, I mean, we're almost certainly doing that.
Uh-oh. Gonna flash this in. Save it.
Yeah.
Where's my Aether Vial?
I mean, when that card has flash, it's like actually really good.
Oh, yeah. Scry, obviously.
Ooh.
Well, Leon and Arbiter is kind of interesting.
Yeah, I think it's just Arbiter top, and we just
bottom the giver.
Yeah. Okay.
This all seems good. I don't know. We're doing things. I'm a little worried though that the control and we don't have Sky Noodle support.
Sky Noodle support.
All right. So here, attack for 2, obviously. But when we're getting to Leon and Arbiter here, do we play it and try to like play Ghost Quarter post? Are you afraid of a Logic Knot? Are you,
I'm playing it post. Like Logic Knot's going to counter it either way. So it's just a matter of, do we want to eat 2 lands or not? Wow. Okay.
Well, but I mean, they can pay in response and stuff.
Sure. I'm surprised they didn't crack it in response.
Oh.
Well, now you just Ghost Quarter that land in response. That black source right there.
You want the black source, you think? I mean, we can take them off black or white right now.
I think it's the black.
We're afraid of future fatal pushes.
Well, so the reason I want to target that land is because if they want to keep it, they have to use it in response. Well, I guess they would do it anyway.
Well, but if they actually, you got a point. Use it in response here, Leon and Arbiter then gets fatal push and we get the path here or something.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I think they're going to get this Flooded Strand unlocked pretty quick here. Oh, they flow blue and don't do anything. Okay.
Okay. That was okay.
Get to do this.
I think I get the red now.
Yeah.
No Sky Noodle to get down here.
Nope.
No, interesting.
Pass. No.
You're not interested in just a 2/2?
No, not really. Not when we already ate something. Oh, this is interesting. Castle.
It's probably bad for us.
Probably.
We do play that.
Where's Urian? He's eating ramen at the bar. Forgot to invite him over to the table this game.
He didn't, we didn't tag him in yet.
Yeah. We can't cast him anyway. Why are we asking me this? Look, the only reason we would have cast it is if our opponent pathed us this many times.
Which they did.
What are you doing, opponent? Please leave my lands. I have a lot of these. Stop. They're getting cryptic online.
That's totally what that is. They're like, gotta get that blue.
Yeah, I misclicked.
That's a good one.
That is, because now I can just wait to play Skyclave.
They also just think we're on 80 cards for
exactly. They have no clue that we have Urian. They haven't probably even looked. Most people don't.
Are 80 cards for fun, to be fair. Like, that is also true. But
there we go. Now Skyclave's looking decent.
I don't even know if I want to eat the Teferi with it.
You don't?
I don't think I want to do it yet.
They're just gonna bounce this later before I get to do this, and then they're gonna untap.
Yeah, I mean, but if they just slam like a Jace or something. I don't know, you're gonna, like, if they play a removal spell here afterwards, they crack back with a 3/3, and then just like play another walker. I don't know, I guess, are we scared of them doing things at instant speed? Or at sorceries at instant speed?
Probably not. I mean, we're never doing the Zember Cleave either with Teferi out. So we have one dead card anyway to some degree. If I don't Skyclave this away, it doesn't unlock maybe like something later.
Okay, sure.
I just don't want them to untap here and then be able to counter this with like, obviously they can get it with Mana Leak here, but like they need a fetch land for Fatal Push, and if they path me again, then they're a champion at drawing path.
Well, the push is turned on because you're taking Teferi out.
Oh, I guess that's true. Yeah. But I guess I was thinking path. I mean, we've seen a lot of removals at this point, and I want to get under the obvious Archmage or Cryptic Command.
Right.
It seemed to work out. We did it.
Yeah, we did do it.
We did it. We did it. We don't need Sky Noodle. Look, we could have waited one turn and been really safe. But we can hold this now and like find the next card, so we're just going to try Ember Cleave. Now, would you fire this Ember Cleave in, or would you try to... Well, this makes sense now. They'll probably path here. They're going to opt. So we'll wait for the block.
Yeah, and then we get to...
Whoa! What is Rodent Dagger, Last God? I need to know.
Rodent Dagger.
This could get countered.
That's okay.
We gotta try for it. Can't name equipment here. Oh my gosh, it's happening. Whoa. Oh. Backup Snapcaster Mage.
But that means they don't get the opt.
True. And we get a land. And they get a 3/3.
We're pretty close to just going Cavern of Souls, play Angrath's Rampage. Like Angrath itself if we draw it. So
I mean, I guess that's a kind of a cool thing. Squirrel Blade.
Yikes. Well, that card kills us real fast.
Yeah, we're taking 7 here. I don't think Danger Noodle would have helped anyway, actually. We haven't really had anything on the battlefield.
I mean, just a 4/5, like an extra card for them to deal with, isn't nothing. But
yeah, I mean, they've had the Snapcasters, the Paths, and
I think we can just move on.
Okay. I'm glad you told me that. We don't quit on this stream, but Spider just quit, so respect the guest. I don't think we can come back here. I mean, like, we get to play this, right? But so what?
Yeah, they tuck it or do anything.
Yeah. Okay.
So, yeah, I like the Maguses. I don't like Path at all. And then the question is, are there any other cards that we don't like? I often don't mind trimming a land against these control decks.
Would you just trim a basic then? They had a bunch of fields.
They have a bunch of fields and paths, so I don't want to cut a basic. I think I just like cut a Battlefield Forge.
Yeah, you gotta cut the ugly one. I got it. I'm looking at Magus Revoke. I guess over here, Magus Revoker is what I want. Maybe Rest in Peace a little bit interests me because we don't care about the graveyard that much, other than this card.
I like half look at Bolt for a second, but I think it's just Magus and Revoker.
Okay, we don't want to try to get anything else in here. You think?
Nah, they have like a bunch of white removals, so Oriok's not exciting, and I just want to have all my things turn sideways.
Okay. Well, we'll declare properly here too. That'll be the deciding factor here. Really, I'm just making sure that we don't go 5-0 because that would just be embarrassing. All right, picked. Okay. Did it. What a hand.
That's a hot hand. That
Man,
is a nice hand.
we just keep this.
Just easy mulligan. Just drag that right to the trash.
What's a Viking? How goes it? Incoming
So
force.
I'd actually play the Ghost Quarter to try to get them to force it.
To force the Aether Vial?
Yeah.
But I'm gonna get them with the Magus here. They have no clue this is coming. They're like, what's Sky Doodle doing here? This is the distraction. Just kind of like, I've got it right there for them.
Mm-hmm.
They're looking at that, and they have no idea. Oh.
Wow, that's great.
So he's Stoneforge first, right?
Yeah. Slam that stony boy.
This is what they're looking at right now.
We boarded Yorion out. They don't know that.
Right. We boarded it out. Look, see, they're not getting...
So I actually get Sophie here.
I'm down with that. I'm down with that.
We're going to get to Ghost Quarter them before we Magus them.
Maybe,
just like
yeah.
That basic out of there.
That basic. This is looking really good. They might path Arbiter.
But that's okay.
Mm-hmm. They might, but they might.
Yeah, they might.
Question,
so now,
do you play both of them? Like set up next turn that we're going to just Ghost Quarter the Swamp away? They won't be able to do that in Magus?
I think you actually do. You just play one Arbiter here. You don't do anything with the other. You just leave that vial up.
Just hang tight.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, what's coming in at 2?
You gotta get in their head. You gotta scare them with that Aether Vial. It could be anything.
Fetch land. Go for the fetch. Pay the 2. Come on. Oh, these basics.
No. I mean, we still are gonna take one of them.
Yeah. Out. Probably the island, honestly. I'm not so worried about the fatal push. Because you just won't happen. We'll have 2 Maguses and everything. Whoa.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, opponent, I see you.
I don't.
See you.
I know. You're going to go bye. So now I want to get rid of the island because they have a lot of cantrips.
Yeah. I like that.
So blast it.
Mm-hmm. I'm not attacking them.
No. We're saving. We're just slamming this in before they get to do anything cool. I'm ready. Go ahead, opponent. Look, why would we ever cast this Danger Noodle here? It's just silly.
Look at this Magus. Magus after taking out the island. It's just nice. It's just clean magic.
Going up to 4. All right, that comes into play on tap. Perfect.
You just vial it in and get in there with the cats, right?
Just the cats. It's only a cat kind of day. This is so cool. I love this. Rakdos Mentor. Yeah, what is this? Trigger. All right, we have an Angrath or Charming or New Winota.
It's a easy Angrath.
Whoosh. Followed by Season Pyromancer or Thalia. These are both interesting.
I think it's the Thalia.
Mm-hmm.
Like Spyro's great and everything, and maybe Spyro's better. I don't know. I do like the idea of just like taxing them out, but they also can't cast anything anyway. So maybe no. Actually, I've changed my mind. I like the Spyro more.
And then you're getting rid of Season Pyromancer and getting rid of our backup Magus here. Then we get Infinite
Spyro and the sword.
Okay, I'm down with that.
Not casting it anyway, and I want to make sure they can't do their spells.
Mm-hmm. Draw land, we get the Magus down. Not this turn, but next turn. Let's just not overthink it. Yeah, we're gonna hit the lands. Okay. And then we get 2 more tokens for this, and they just die. Why are we overthinking this? Slam that creature, they're giving up. they got mooned. All right. Any changes being on the... Now that we saw the Mentor.
Yeah, Mentor is kind of interesting. That makes me eyeball those bolts a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Just thinking that.
I actually might like the bolts over the Revokers now.
Think so? Because we can take down a Planeswalker pretty easily if we get established.
Yeah, I mean, it also just gives us like a they stabilize at 1 and just your face.
True. Okay, I'm good with the switch. I like your mentality here. Bolt goes to face. I learned on Monday that we are allowed to sideboard Bolt out occasionally. This is new to me. All right, Double Stoneforge got the Ghost Quarter and the Biggin.
This one's interesting.
The Cavern things get really interesting because I can't see them killing both Stoneforges. Probably have one around.
They could like kill one, counter the other.
True.
And we don't have any taxing effects, but both of the Stoneforges are just, card advantage. They are 2-for-1s. I think it's really borderline.
I'm just afraid that we'll just be behind most of the time because, like you said, we don't have anything that's taxing. We don't have Vial. We don't have Cavern here. We don't have Magus to kind of threaten that. They're going to play around the Magus now.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't almost have to have it. Just the fact that it's a threat it can make things a little awkward for them if they respect it. Some people don't. I kind of like keeping this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy to have 4 lands here.
Okay.
We actually have Noodle, so we'll just rip a Vial off the top.
I mean, Vial would just clean this hand up so much. Okay.
Okay.
They're going to fetch basics now, which is great for these Ghost Quarters.
True. Less things to hit. Ooh. Okay.
That's a little strange.
Well, the Stoneforge.
Yep.
What do you want to get? SoFi again?
I think I'm getting Batterskull with this one.
To threaten it, make him interact with this?
Yeah.
Okay. Because you don't expect either equipment probably to get into play.
Yeah, I mean, I just, want them to path me right now. I'm happy to be pathed. So I think that the Skull is most likely to do that. And if they just play to Fairy Bounce it, it's like...
Oh, that would be... Do that, please, opponent.
So I think we Ghost Quarter ourselves now, right? Like, we play land, tap it, get white, play Magus.
Yeah, we can get rid of the other Ghost Quarter.
Yeah, I think that's actually fine.
Because we think this is going to... Well, no, because I would... No, I get the red here.
Yeah, just tap it first.
Yeah. Tap. Nail this one. Go get white. Unlock us. Which is important. Mm-hmm. And Magus.
And bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I love it. They need a basic planes probably now.
They've never had a basic in their life.
All right. Swing 2 to Fairy. Get that off the table. If they ever get an island we don't want to attack, we can go get SoFi now, or do you want to get Embercleave or Maul?
They're all nice, aren't they?
Yeah, you pick. Your choice.
I think I like the Embercleave. Because I'm just playing Winota and attacking with the Stoneforge next turn.
True. Embercleave is probably just better next. Yeah. I'm like, oh, maybe I do Stoneforge plus this, but no. Oh. Wow.
That doesn't quite do it.
No, but they could get rid of the Stoneforge, but we're obviously still going the same line here. What's up, Cam Draven? Guest week. I attack with both, I think.
I think so, too.
I don't see a world where this is a problem. Ooh.
I like the Spyro.
Mm-hmm. Convert the Vial plus the Stoneforge?
I think so. Yeah, just
we're not getting Wrath here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, oh, I just want the tokens now. This is win a token, a tokens. That didn't work.
Winototokins.
I'm trying, trying too hard. It's 3-0. I love this. It's working.
2-1 across the board.
You're a pretty smart cookie. Not gonna lie.
Thanks.
Your stuff always does well. You and Aspiring have this talent to kind of stick stuff together. People think I can. This is gonna be behind the curtain a little bit. I can get there, but I have to use data and like iterate so many times. I have to get like actual stuff where I think you can kind of like visualize it just a little bit more. I can visualize to a point. I'm like, well, this will synergize, but will it work? And I'm hampered by my one landers, but you know.
I definitely do, iterate on the lists once they come together. Like the
Okay.
first list of Winota I played, I got a 5-0 with, but it was pure memery. I put Godo in there.
Oh gosh, yes, the one riding the beast thing in the red card and puts in an equipment or something like that.
Oh yeah, so
Oh
it was like
yeah,
Winota,
Kamagawa.
get that Ember Cleave going, and
Yeah,
that was like easy 5-0, and I was like, is Winota good? I think it's good.
pretty good. Yeah, it seems to be doing. I mean, it's funny because I don't know who it was at the very beginning. Maybe it was Odysseus, but said, "Do you have enough non-humans?" Because we had the Pia, the Seasoned Pyromancer, we had Dahlia here, and all Charming Prince. But yeah, it's working.
Mm-hmm. It's not like it's all in on the Winota. It's doing like it's still just taxing, and then all of a sudden you just like once they're behind, you close the door with the Winota.
Truth. Also, we did that without Noodle, so Noodle's not even required. You can frame Noodle on the outside of your deck box and glue it, and you won't ever need to put it in the battlefield.
I like this hand a lot.
I do too. I like a Charming Prince. I like this vial we can do off of Battle Forge. Oh, burn. Oh crap.
Whoa.
It's the landfall list.
Whoa.
Oh boy. This can get brutal fast. So just Battle Forge probably to save our life total a little bit here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Probably maybe still shocking it. I don't know. This list can hit hard fast. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's really good though. Oh,
that's excellent.
Oh, that's we win. I think I still want a blocker here, and I might just gain life. Oh. Oh.
You sure about that?
Tap land new vial.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Especially with them not attacking. I'm a little afraid of a land though. BTE. Nastiness. Oh my gosh, poor opponent. Welcome to the stream, opponent. One landers for everyone.
One landers for everyone.
Would you just Skyclave this away and then hold Charming Prince for a flicker effect on that?
Yep.
Am I doing it right, Captain?
You are. You're doing it real nice.
Thanks. Is this where they concede?
So I know it's not relevant here, but
all knowledge is relevant.
Available to us where we can go Skyclave trigger on the stack, vial in Prince to flicker it so that they wouldn't get the token, and then if they had another permanent,
exile
the
it.
Skyclave would come back and get another thing.
Yeah. At this point, we just want to take it. A 1/1's so much worse for them than the 0/1 landfall, obviously.
Yeah. So bolts are real nice.
Bolts are definitely nice. There's probably a reasonable thing for Auriok Champion or Burnington because they do play a lot of red. And I would make an argument there is probably Magus in here, but that's only if we can probably find enough things. This is how I would sideboard in for priority, right to left.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not looking at Magus probably. Okay. I like the other cards. It's kind of a toughie as to what we're boarding out. I think I want to trim our curve down a bit. So I'm looking at like Ember Cleave, P&K, Marauder.
Maybe like 2 of those.
Yeah. I also don't know how good Thalia is. I mostly like her for the first strike.
We could probably trim one Thalia. They have Gruul 2 mana, gain 3, lose 3, or can't counters. What is that one called?
This command.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have that one. So that's what they have. The only reason I suggest Magus is it prevents the fetching. That can get annoying, and usually they're fetching Sacred Foundry and Stomping Ground because they have Step Links, the dog, but they also have Burning Tree Emissary, and they have the Bushwhackers typically. And so the Magus puts them almost always on straight red creatures. They obviously have enough of them. They have bolts, though, sometimes. So
I just
it's not a
don't.
high priority.
Like, also already good against fetches. So
true, you already have something that's strictly good against the fetches, where this is like, well, they still get the land, it still creates red mana. So these 6 out, these 6 in them.
Yeah,
I like this. This feels right. I'm really excited for the Oriok champions here too. What are you doing, Step Links? All right, I don't even want to declare Noodle, but we'll do it for you.
okay. I do keep this hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got the path. Path's pretty good against them. Some vials. You shock in then to take the least amount of damage over time?
Probably. Let's see what they do turn 1 here.
Dog or Step Links. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm still just playing the vial.
Okay. Off the Sacred Foundry, I think. They did mulligan 1. That's something important. Mm-hmm. This way we could Thalia plus Giver. Mm-hmm. Or we could Giver and Path. Yeah, I like Vial with you.
There is a little bit of thought towards just playing Giver there to try to, like, get Thalia protected and everything, but...
Okay. It'll be interesting how much they commit here, because sometimes they don't commit a whole ton because they're gonna fetch again next turn.
Right.
Oh, they're gonna go for it. Okay.
I guess the path also with 2 of them is like, well, here's another trigger.
Yeah, but we'll be probably chump blocking 1 if we're doing that line, right?
Oh, I'm just playing that.
You just want to play that and put Giver in? You don't want to worry about a path?
No. Like, if we have to chump, we can chump, and the Arbiter is going to make fetches really awkward, which is what we're...
They're going to play fetch and just smack us for a bunch.
Yeah, and we can chump with the Giver.
Okay.
Like, the damage certainly, you know, is bad for us, but the Arbiter is just so excellent here. It makes their only play this. Like, they maybe get a 1-drop.
Yeah, I'm in control of the pointer. See that from Corey? It's mine. My stream. I hope they don't bolt us here. This guy.
Or wouldn't they just do that first?
Well, they got to fetch first because they had to pay.
No, they bolt Arbiter, then play fetch.
Oh, yeah. So we're jump blocking here.
I think so.
We're taking too much. I'm scared. Scared. All right, up to 2 here. We got Path plus Thalia. That's definitely decent things. Ooh. Could even Stoneforge. Get that Batter Skull.
So I think you just play a vial and say go, right?
You want to... I don't know if I want to take damage or not to path one of these.
Yeah, I guess because it's gonna pump the other one. I don't know how many basics they play though, either. You think they play? They probably play like 2.
They play like 12 fetches. That's what matters. They've got still a pair of Stomping Grounds usually left. Yeah. A lot of red-green in the list.
I'm wondering if the path is gonna pump the other creature or not.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I think we just say go.
We could path before and then throw Thalia into block or something.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if they don't attack, they don't attack. They've got to have a land, and they're down to 2 cards. Well, 3, I guess, with the draw.
I think we're pretty close to stabilizing, though. What you got, opponent?
They got an upkeep step. Vikings eating protein. It's good to eat. Good to eat stuff. All right, so they're going to go ahead and hit us here. So you want to path maybe before. I mean, pathing here still does the same amount of damage.
Yeah, I do think we path one.
Do we want to throw something in front of the other one and then think that we can stabilize with just the 2 that they have?
I think so.
So we throw Thalia away to this?
Yeah. And then I'm probably just going upkeep, Violin, Stoneforge, then go to 3.
Then go to 3?
On the Vial.
Oh, up to, yeah, I see. That's late.
Yeah, it seems pretty good for us if they're doing that.
I think so. Okay. Another creature. Ooh, okay. Land's gonna be interesting if they find it.
Yeah.
Batterskull, obviously. We need to gain life. Up to 3.
Yeah.
Not bad.
I guess. Yeah. I mean, we could have just cast Stoneforge and then, like...
This is good.
Oh, yeah. No land for them there.
No block. This is good, because we can put in Batterskull now and we have Skyclave. Ooh. We'll leave Aether Vial on 3. We'll make sure we uptick the other one. This is looking good.
Okay, that's not terrible.
Not terrible. So just pass?
Yeah, I think so. I only have 1 in hand. I'm kind of curious what it is.
I mean, it could be just another... Well, it wasn't a land because they didn't throw it out. Could be like a Bushwhacker, like the Surge Bushwhacker.
Okay.
Brushfire. I don't see them attacking here, honestly. Yeah.
Still think you just put in Batterskull and you eat the Brushfire, I suppose.
Yeah, that or Burning Tree, but probably Brushfire because of the landfall, right?
Right.
And then we'll go up to 2 here. I mean, is there a reason to wait to go to 2 and then do your little fancy thing here?
No, I think we're just gonna like put this in and attack with Winota.
Oh gosh, that's right. It's a germ.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Get out of here, Brushfire. I forgot this is not a human. I mean, it looks very humanoid.
Oh boy. The nice thing here also is that when they go to like block the Skyclave or something, we can also save it with the Prince if we want to.
Truth. Gosh, we can do everything. I'm just clicking buttons now. It's all value from here. I'm attacking with everything.
Yep.
And winning.
Winota.
Bam.
No, you betrayed me.
This card's garbage. Why are we playing this card?
More like Luzota. Yeah.
It's lands we won't hit. Let's look on the bright side.
Okay. We do put that in, and then trigger on the stack, we can violin the or the Prince. I'm actually even probably just saving Skyclave here, right?
Just flicker the Skyclave?
Yeah.
So that we can get something else on their side?
Mm-hmm.
Could even flicker Seasoned Spidermancer and make so many tokens. Maybe if we depending on what we draw, obviously.
Hmm. And this makes us blockers.
Oh my gosh, we can play this all post-combat.
Oriog champion?
Or yeah, champion, and because we're going to get an ETB plus some more, yeah. I mean, Charming Prince has its place too, but...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all that. That was good. I like this card. They don't do anything here. You want to play both? Oh, I spoke too soon.
Okay.
Can't gain life.
It's a little scary.
It's a little scary. We're at 3. Okay. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to flicker back. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 bodies to block. We have 1, 2, 3. I can't see a world where 2 matters between 2 and 3.
I think I want to play the Thalia for sure.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if we want the Giver or not. I mean, I guess they're just dead next turn, right? Like, if we untap, we win. So
yeah. They have to find a bolt.
The only card that could punish us on 2 would be Bone Crusher if they play that.
All right, let's play around it. And get rid of just the Burning Tree.
I'm probably more scared of these landfall guys, right?
All right. I mean, I don't think it really matters. We're taking a creature here, and we're just not like...
Just hoping to not die.
Yeah, to more or less a something that hits us over the head.
Mm-hmm. Just got to fade a bolt. No!
Zale, was that illegal? What?
Okay. All right. Let's just get him. We
can get this.
Yeah. We're on the play. Man. Bolt. I don't think I want to change anything.
No. Other than maybe Embercleave is more interesting than Maul. Maybe. Ever so slightly. But I guess we're probably winning by that point. Let's just go.
I think Maul just being able to cast for 3 on defense could be relevant more than the Embercleave.
True. Yeah. First strike. Big thing. Got it. Danger Noodle. All right.
Oh yes.
Keep.
I know you're feeling dubious. This is nice. I like this.
We double giver. We got blockers. We Skyclave them.
Mm-hmm.
Lean and Arbiter stop some stuff. We're on the play. Yeah. Okay. I came around. I'm embracing one-landers. I do it all the time. We have a rule that we can't keep one-landers in Red Prison right now.
That's probably a good rule.
Yeah, probably a very good rule. All right, doggo. Oh, cat.
Kitty cat.
All right, well.
Land. Nope. Okay.
Double giver. Double giver.
Double giver should help to stem combat damage.
Yeah, they might keep one-landers too. Oh, it's a 3/3 Nicodle now. Uh-oh.
I'm scared.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, that's fine.
It's actually not the worst. We're not blocking this, I don't think.
Oh no. This giver's gonna stop combat damage
forever.
Yeah.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't mind a land here, I suppose, since we have so many Skyclaves. There we go.
And the white side for sure.
Definitely. And we're going to probably Aether Vial this in.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter.
I mean, if we cast it, then we're bluffing something vialed in on 2.
I want to bluff. I'm going to actually activate it too. We're doing it all. I want to be like you, Spider. This is what I want.
You'd be surprised. Sometimes people get real scared of those vials. You like activate it on 2, and then they like crack their fetch land, and then you're just like, here's nothing.
Okay, so how do we want to treat this? Do we want to take 3 and then do some fancy stuff here? Do they have an Atarka's command?
I think they could have an Atarka's command. So if they have command, what are they going to do? Like, so obviously damage can't be prevented, but then is it like, so if we blocked the 2/2, they would just
they'd pump it, yeah.
But what if we blocked the 3/3? What would they do then?
The 3 damage, right?
Yeah. So they would just go 3 damage. Damage can't be prevented.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we still just throw the Arbiter under the 2/2 and see what happens.
Okay.
Like, I think they have it, but...
And we protect it here?
Yeah, we force them to do it.
Are we forgetting how command works? Can't gain life. So 3 damage to each opponent and can't gain.
Oh, I thought it was damage can't be prevented, not can't gain life. I thought it was like a skull crack effect kind of deal.
I think we'll be okay though. We're at 10. 10, another land would be perfect here. Perfection. We'll cast one of these.
Just eat that 3/3. And I think I'm bashing for 2.
I'm cool with, well, I mean, they can get some haste things down. Well, we'll have block. Just smash.
Well, so we have at least 2 blockers.
I wait
we also
here.
have to take one of the guys out, so...
I'm trying to think if there's any reason to wait or not wait here.
Oh, I'm waiting.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think they have anything that would give it pro white.
I don't think so.
Skyclaves are just gonna apparently make them concede.
Takes it away.
Reveal the hand.
Or where that came from.
Oh. Nice. I think your list goes 2-1.
Yeah. That's not a bad place to be, though.
All right. I don't want to put pressure on you.
Mm-hmm.
KO and I were 4-0 as well.
Oh, well, then we're going to 5-0.
All right.
That's
but
how
see,
it works.
I can't say it because it's a jinx. But you said it. But I don't know. Maybe that's what you say on your stream.
You gotta not have that, like, oh no, like I'm gonna jinx myself, the whole knock on. No. You go in there, guns ablazing, you got confidence, you wear it on your shoulder, just like,
Confidence?
I got this.
Oh, that's right. Mana traders, you went to bed and were like, I'm gonna win, hold this trophy that I made for myself. Because you're not at an actual event, you're online, so you made a trophy for yourself. You took a picture, right, and put it up on Twitter?
I bought Italian food. That was my trophy.
That's a pretty good trophy. Pizza? Pasta?
Oh, it was pasta. I had to eat noodles for my noodle.
Were they spicy ramen noodles?
They were not ramen noodles, sadly. They probably should have been. I should have gotten some ramen.
So what kind of noodle was it? Because that's what this noodle is. Fettuccine? Spaghetti?
Man, I don't know. It was a fat noodle, so I think it's the wrong kind of noodle.
Urian put on weight. I was gonna say Urian's pretty skinny looking. Although we say that, and this guy noodle's up in the clouds, like airplane sized. It's probably not a skinny noodle.
Once you get in there real close, it's a massive noodle.
Yeah.
The biggest noodle this man's ever seen. KO wants us to lose.
I know. KO can blame me. Oh, 7's here. All right.
This is why we gotta win to show KO up. Like that's the whole reason I'm here.
That's the point. Then I gotta get Evan in here, and we'll just dumpster 1-4 together. Then everyone will know who to go watch. This is. We're pushing a little bit to partner. This is the mass exodus. Everyone leaves Fluffy stream. Never get it ever again. Fluffy can't even declare a companion correctly. Why would we watch him? All right, what do we think? This is pretty good.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. It's a little awkward with this cavern, but this Charming Prince is gonna fix everything.
Fix everything. I think we're playing against Dredge.
Oh, really?
But maybe I'm not. right? I don't know. I think I've seen Sen on Dredge, but maybe not. Maybe not.
Okay.
All right. No Dredge. That's good.
His hand's good against like a creature-based deck, like an aggro.
Yeah, we have a Skyclave path. That makes sense. We're gonna save this cavern for as long as possible, right?
Right, right.
Okay.
Unless they like rep counter magic or something. It might be like a Mardu thingy.
That's true. Ooh.
Okay.
I love that art. Of all the frames in it, this frame is amazing, and this art is great for Croxa. Love it. All right. I mean, this is value in the graveyard. This is really good against this.
I think it's either Spyro or Prince, just because I don't care that much about the Prince, but it is our only play next turn.
Why don't we do Spyro here, just because this, we're going to work our way up, Skyclave something maybe, and then hopefully join the forces.
Okay.
I typically don't pitch Pyromancer, but we have some good stuff here that if they play other creatures like Channeler, Dark Confidant, their own Spyros and stuff, I'd like to Skyclave it away potentially.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
okay.
I mean, just scry it up, I guess.
Scrying's good. This is poetic. It is, because we play Mardu. All right. We have a Ghost Quarter here. We have the land right under the Arbiter. I mean, top, Lean and Arbiter on top. Ghost Quarter them. Take them off a land. Lean and Arbiter path something that they play. I mean...
Do you want to keep the land?
Because I'm going to potentially Ghost Quarter them, right?
Yeah, but we still have plays even if we don't hit land 4.
Okay.
And like if they, I don't know. I think it's close. Like if they kill Arbiter and then we draw the land, we're going to be sad, right?
True.
I think we bottom the land.
Okay. But we keep the Arbiter.
Yeah.
Because we can, like, Ghost Quarter threaten, or we can even Cavern hide it and path a creature they have here. Why not path them there? Pathing the Croxa? We don't care about the Croxa.
Yeah, we don't want to ramp them. Like...
All right. Speaking
okay.
of... I mean, we're Ghost Quartering probably with the Lean and Arbiter. We want to keep the lands... Path matter as much anymore?
Path is better against future Croxes than Apparition, but Apparition's our only way of triggering Winota other than the Arbiter right now.
Yeah.
So
I want to get rid of Path.
Just get rid of Path, yeah. They probably have a removal spell, though.
They might.
I'm still attacking first.
But... Oh, yeah. I'm getting ahead of myself, getting excited. Maybe they'll kill the Charming Prince. Dang it. Alright, cat. Oh, they're not F6. Take them off white?
I'm curious if you even have to do it.
You think I wait? Wait, and then just if they don't do anything, we just slam this?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Like, it's tempting, but I feel like they've got that piece of removal, and if they go removal, then we've given them another card for the graveyard for this Croxa. Yeah.
Okay. Yep, that was probably in hand. Okay, all right. So we're just working our way up to this.
Mm-hmm.
Not going to get any triggers, though, but maybe they'll just leave it alone. Extra land, and they're not playing anything. They must be more mid-range. Probably a lot of removal over there. Okay. I'm putting this on human.
Definitely attacking first.
Mm-hmm.
See, they've got up their sleeve.
I'm a little surprised they didn't cast anything. Could be just a couple more bolts. Just land Winota?
Yeah, Winota, yeah.
I don't know, it's kind of a weird situation because they might leave this alone because it just doesn't do anything. And we might Skyclave a blocker threat here on 4 or something.
Mm-hmm.
If they don't, we draw like another whatever card. I might be tempted to see some Pyromancer here. Oh gosh.
We're double bolting.
Okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Play that, Pyro, and Skyclave it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good with that. That works for me.
It's an interesting spot. This game is close.
It is.
But, I mean, we're not that upset about pitching Pyromancers.
No, we're not. We take no damage. We're going to get rid of the Croxa, and it's not even going to be in the graveyard. 1 land here. If it was Thoughtseize, that'd be rough. But
oh, that'd be real scary.
Scoot it out of the way. Would you play this land or not? I guess we do because we're going to Pyromancer next turn.
I don't know that I'm for sure Pyromancering next turn. I might be grabbing Yorion next turn.
True. We play this land, though.
Oh, yeah.
We don't want another Croxa to take it.
No.
Like, it's kind of funny because sometimes I would hold this and be like, all right, maybe they'll Thoughtseize or Inquisition me, but knowing that they're playing Croxas, it's just like no value.
That is 2 of the Croxas already. So
2, and we haven't seen white other than Helix. Oh, here we go. Kaya's Guile would be annoying. All right.
Okay, that's fine.
Got some tokens to deal with. Fine tokens. Winota would be okay.
Some tokens of our own.
All right. So you want to probably get Noodle in hand then.
I think so. And I think I am playing the land too. Just because it is tapped and we do. I'm not attacking.
I got excited though. We've been attacking this whole time. All right, no Liliana 1 time, please.
So the thing here, we can do Yorion loops if we want them.
We could. That doesn't really get us much other than the Charming Prince and the thing flicker themselves back and forth.
Right. We're probably just going like Scribe.
Oh. Okay. Well, Batterskull's annoying, but if they get something smaller, Skyclave's a thing, obviously.
The loop-de-loop.
Always be attacking. Charming could scry something good to the top, correct? KO's pretty happy about that Souls, Flashback Souls.
I bet he is.
That's his jam. If you want lingering souls. Oh.
Holy moly.
Oh. Well, I mean, it's flying. I mean, luckily Urion's going to block whatever it's attached to. It's not like... Oh, no. What am I supposed to do?
So you will attack first and then untap our guys and do the Yorion deal.
And you're going to flicker this to get rid of...
I'm flickering both.
You're flickering more to reset than to get rid of anything. I mean, we're going to give him a 2-2 versus a 1-2.
Yeah, but that's okay.
Okay. You're scaring me.
I mean, you want them to have Stoneforge still? I guess actually,
I don't think it really matters.
Put the Ember Cleave on the 2-2, and then it's a 3-3 double strike, so it actually does matter.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Okay, so don't. Yeah, just get Charming Prince back, and what do we want to do with it? Do we want to gain life? Do we want to scry? Do we want to?
I think I'm in a place where I think gaining life matters more than scrying because we have a Winota, and that's what we're playing next turn, and we're attacking with 2 things.
Okay.
And I think gaining 3 life kind of offsets a little bit of some of the burn they're doing. It seems a little strange because you want to scry for that value, but I think we don't need the value, and I'd rather just guarantee we have enough life here for 1 to 2 swings.
Sure.
scariest thing here is what, like a path? Okay.
So that was why I was worried about another Stoneforge, but they can't
They
activate
only have
it.
one white. Little Shadow Spear, okay.
They've got the things. So they can only attack with that.
I mean, they can
Or-
attack with whatever they want. Don't tell them what to do. You're not at their keyboard. But this is 6 damage, right? And so we offset half of this. I'm good with this.
Yeah, I think we just take it.
Take it, and we're gonna just smash face.
Smash and bash. So... Huh.
Right? Just smash and bash, right?
Well, I don't know if we're attacking with the Yorion, because if we don't kill them, they kill us on the crackback, right?
6, 7, 8, 9. We can just attack with the Skyclave if you want.
No, let's attack with both.
I think...
I thought it was 10 in the air, but you're right, it's 9. Which is...
I mean, they bolt us or whatever.
I want to cast this Giver pre-combat, I think.
That's fine with me. Swing
Just
with
in
both.
case we hit Pyros, yeah.
Let's go. Look at that.
Well, that's gonna reset the Skyclave, right? Or... No, it resets the Skyclave.
You want to reset the Skyclave instead of doing Urian? This is at end step, right? Yeah, so reset the Skyclave.
Mm-hmm. Just get rid of their life gain thing.
This gives them the 2/2 we're a little bit worried about, but... Oh, Thalia.
It's fine. This game is really getting very interesting.
It most certainly is. I almost want to Ghost Quarter that Godless Shrine.
You don't think they have a plains?
I mean, they probably do, but...
I think they do. I'd just leave it. Okay. Let me get rid of that pesky Shadow Spear.
Okay. This game is pretty wild. It's kind of all over the place. It's I mean, they're, a burn spell away from killing us for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But if they don't draw it here, we're just slamming for a lot.
Yeah, we win next turn, I think, if they...
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. You think there's any merit to having a couple, like, hasty type of threats? Like one of Rabblemaster or something that you'd have the Winota in play and then you get, like, an extra hasty threat maybe?
I did look at that card when I was building this, and I just couldn't find room. It just, like, doesn't quite fit our plan otherwise.
All right, so we'd attack with 3 things here, probably. We could also attack with Urian to actually truly get through and name white. Let's assume we go draw and then 6 deep here. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. That would be good. 4, 5, 6, and then a Seasoned Pyromancer.
Yeah.
Draw 2 more. That works. Interesting. Okay.
That was an interesting game. Yeah.
That was interesting. All right. Well, if they're what they are, Magus is like kind of good, kind of not.
I'm not interested in Magus against them. I do like Rip though. Yeah, I like all of those. I might even like the bolts for Stoneforge, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
I think I'm boarding out. So okay, we're looking at at least 7 cards, if not 9.
9 cards is definitely a lot. Although
I think
they
I'm boarding out Vile and Arbiter.
Well, but they have a lot of fetch lands. It's reasonable, but you're saying because they have a lot of removal, it's not as good.
And like Arbiter would be better on the play because it would stop their Stoneforges.
So we may do something.
The draw, they just get to do it first.
I'm kind of agreeing with maybe Offbeat here. I'm kind of thinking that we could cut 1 Thalia.
Just to get that last card in.
I'd rather removal being on the draw.
Sure.
And bringing in Rest in Peace and a Lightning Bolt, I want to hit less Thalias.
Sure, I can buy that.
I think it's okay to have Embergleave, Batterskull, definitely our Marauders because that's our plan. gaining life was actually really important there.
Yeah, strangely.
Offsetting one or two of those is just, it's kind of weird for those lists. Didn't expect it to do that narrow, 9 versus 10, but it worked, I guess.
It did what it needed to do.
Anything else? I don't think so. Maul's definitely reasonable here since they're playing the Lingering Souls package.
This is an Embercleave mirror.
It is. It's true. They had the Embercleave.
It's kind of cool.
Sky.
Embercleave can be skyclaved.
What do you think?
Wow. I don't like it.
You don't like it, but there's a part of you that wants to keep it.
Yeah, but I'm not. I like the discipline part of me knows I'm supposed to put it back, but I'm like, ooh, I got a sideboard card.
So talk us through the discipline, because I literally was about to say you have more discipline than some of us do. What is that discipline telling you? Like explain that further.
Sure. So Rest in Peace is a good card against them, but it's not game winning. They still have Stoneforge. They can still like play front half of stuff. So yes, this hand is resilient to a piece of discard. They take one rip, we play the other. But with or without discard, we actually only have one play, and that's Rest in Peace. We're not even interested in the second Rest in Peace.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're not getting to Embercleave, we're not getting to Angrath. So this hand is essentially 3 lands and a Rest in Peace.
If you had the 2 Rest in Peace, but then like Charming Prince plus maybe Giver, would that entertain you some? Or would you need something more powerful like a Stoneforge plus then like Seasoned Pyromancer or something?
No, I think if it was Giver Stoneforge, I would keep
do
that. Yeah.
Okay. Throw that away and keep.
Yeah.
We want that in the library anyway. Perfect.
That other hand, maybe I would do it if there was a Seasoned Pyromancer in there.
Okay. Seasoned Pyromancer being the difference. Yeah. All right. Thoughtseize?
Sure.
There it is. No, we're against Mardu here. Varus went 5-0 with Squirrel. Oh, look at that. They didn't even Thoughtseize away the Rest in Peace. It's
they're supposed to.
Yeah, they're supposed to. Maybe they think they're going to get it next turn.
They might. Well, I mean, now if they go for a next turn, they get the Stoneforge, so it's like...
No. They'll take the Rest in Peace. Foretold card.
What can they foretell? What would they want?
I don't know. What's in Mardu colors that they foretold? Is there a Wrath?
There is a Wrath.
But there's a Wrath in what? It's the Wrath Doomscar, you think?
Well, what else would they even want?
I don't know. I just see blue players playing these foretold cards so far.
Yeah, me too.
All right, you want Champion or you want Stoneforge? You want Rip? You can probably wait on the Rip, right?
Yeah, I think it's either Auriok or Stoneforge. That card is like, that's gonna bother me. I don't know what that is.
They're playing mind games.
I think it's just the Auriok, though.
Right. I'm feeling the Auriok because gaining the life with the Stoneforge and going from there just, to me, seems like the best play. And if this is like a Wrath, maybe they want to get rid of this.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's most likely Doomscar.
I think so too. What is let's see. I don't remember.
The 3 mana.
3?
Yeah. But you have to have it on turn 2 to play it on turn 3. But it's 5 mana otherwise or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Foretold's Exile. It actually gets around like Thoughtseize.
It doesn't get around Wasteland Strangler though.
Only you would know that. Ooh, okay.
So I'm bashing.
You're always bashing. I like this. We're learning.
This is Bash City.
Bash City. Just play Stoneforge, get a sword.
No, I'm playing Rip.
Okay.
I don't like sit there with your awkward verdict. Who cares?
With your awkward verdict. You're really worried about that Foretold card.
I mean, I think that's what it is. So why let them get the Wrath? You know.
And they do have double white. I'll take my
Okay.
3 life. Oh, no.
That probably gets me to play a Stoneforge now.
Always, yes.
Look at those fatal pushes. Just get out of here.
That's great too because of the Stoneforge now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Stoneforge over Charming Prince probably.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm gonna fake I have a bolt. Gotta fake something, right?
I guess so. And it's the sword, I would say.
Yeah, I would agree with the sword. I'm attacking because they're at 11, going to 10. We're at 24.
I like that attack. That was a nice
I
attack.
just slap it in there.
Archon's asking, why do all the great Taxes players have animal-themed names?
Are they saying I'm a tax player now?
I think they are. I think they are.
What happened to Blood Moon?
It's in the sideboard.
They're playing around it, see? ETB game 1. They're gonna get their sword.
This is getting scary.
Embercleave.
Okay.
Where's your disenchants? Playing white.
So I just take that.
I take because, yeah, if we hit land, it's sword in and equip and end their life.
And they're like, okay, that's fine. Still just play the giver and then say go, I guess.
You don't want to attack again? Straight into the white creature?
Oh boy.
You want to do it?
I was gonna say that foretold cards. I just feel even more baffled now.
They'll have to reveal, right?
Whoa. We'll put in Batterskull, right?
I think so, yeah.
Like,
They don't know about the Batterskull. See, that's the thing. It's hidden.
right.
Whoa. That's Batterskull blocking here. Double strike goes over this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, it deals us. Does it? It has trample, right? So it deals us 4. I actually kind of like just having Batterskull.
Maybe like this.
You don't want to block the 1/1 with the giver.
Like this.
Yeah. Yeah, that should force the wrath too.
I like this. I especially like this because, you know, we take 6, big deal. We can Charming Prince here, flicker and gain 1 million. We're gaining over here too. So it's like not doing much. There it is. There it be. Boom.
So there's a cool thing that can happen. Yorion can reset Batterskull.
Yeah. Scrying?
Yeah. I think so. We're looking for the
Lands. We'll get to those lands.
For the Landalos.
It's really nice that Rest in Peace is stopping Season Pyromancer too. Ooh. Well, Season Pyromancer's bottom. We don't have double red.
Yeah, I think they're both bottom actually.
Yeah.
If I could have cast the Spyro there, I think I'd keep it, but
agreed. I get rid of Rest in Peace and probably Sword at this point. I don't know. I mean, we could be lining up Sword here. They could have Helixes and stuff. They need a creature for sure. I mean, if we miss the land, we just slap Sword in.
Yeah,
go from there.
It's not the end of the world.
Crocs is a terrible draw for them. Random discard, I suppose. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's a good card.
That's actually kind of terrifying.
Or one of that doesn't deal with it. Just Sword.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, are we doing anything else?
No, but this Batterskull's about to gain a lot of life.
We have our Batterskull. Don't worry about it. He's only 3 turns away.
Whew.
3 turns. Gonna miss a land again. It'll be fine. This trades. Makes it 2/2. Now it's a 5/5. So, take 10 or block 2 of it and take 8.
I think you take 10.
Okay. I'm good with taking 10. Okay. We die.
So we're taking 10. We block. We go to. We would still die.
We're
We
dying
play
in 2
Winota.
turns. We need to find a path.
Yeah.
So Winota block, because it's blocking 6. We take 4, go to 3.
I guess so.
It's like not
I
great.
suppose.
Not great.
Well, that does not bode well. Yeah. Okay.
Where's my mouse? I just threw it off the desk.
All right. Well, we got to get that solid 2-1 streak. So
exactly. It's only 2 1s. KO's like cheering slowly.
okay.
All right.
No, nothing changes. Nothing changes.
You don't want to do Leonin Arbiters at all in? We talked a little bit about that.
On the play. I'm
not like super convinced. I don't know if the Arthalias are doing a whole lot though.
I mean, so they have Lingering Souls, the Wrath, and removal spells. So I guess you're more likely to cheese a game with Arbiter than with Thalia. Okay. Okay, yeah, sure. Three Arbiters for the 3 Thalias, and
don't make me change your mind. This is what happened last time, and it cost us the game.
No. I think that's good. I like the discussion.
Let's do it. Just because we're on the play, and it's only because I remember you mentioning it, and I kind of agree. Although on the play, Athalia would be kind of nice too, but I think we could get them with some of the fetch lands. Well, you want to test it?
Yeah, let's go.
And we're putting Sacred Foundry in sideways?
I think so. They don't have any like one drops.
It's just Thought Seizes that we've seen.
Yeah. Wino Archon seems like everything you want in this deck. Yeah, I just had a hard time fitting it, and I think that sometimes you actually do want a double spell because you're doing things like Spyro to then try to play more spells. So it can be a little bit awkward. Archon's definitely a great card, though. It's just hard. This list, I know it's 80 cards, but it's surprisingly tight for 80 cards.
I think if the world, the meta that we live in, changes to a lot of multi-spells, maybe that would make it. Kind of like your Linvala for the Heliod meta. I think if that happens, then you're not necessarily caring about maybe certain things you're doing at 3. Like you can maybe trim a Seasoned Pyromancer, and you could trim one other card and slap 2 in there. You could cut a Prince potentially. If they're playing a lot of multi spells, maybe there's a lot less fetches out there. Maybe you trim a Leonin Arbiter and keep the Thalias and the Archons. I think these are the small, tiny changes you could do.
I don't think I would ever cut any Seasoned Pyromancers just because how important it is to the deck. It's like very central to your game plan.
Okay, because of the tokens and the Winota.
Yeah, well, tokens, it pitches the bad cards. It's a hit off of Winota. It just does everything you want.
Fair enough.
I mean, frankly, there are a lot of cards I would like to fit in this deck. Like, I think Flicker Wisp is great in this deck, but it's just, like, I couldn't fit it. And I think Charming Prince being a human hit was more important.
I wonder if in Modern Horizons 2 they'd reprint this.
That would be kind of cool.
It'd be interesting if they take a few Modern Horizon 1 cards and reprint them just to make it more accessible. Especially the ones that have, like, done well.
Mm-hmm.
What are we doing here? Okay, there we go. What's going on?
Reprints Hogak. Yeah.
Obviously. Best card. With Alter.
Clearly.
Rabble Master. I don't think they'll reprint Rabble Master. Alright, there's a Marsh Flats. We're fetching. They got another fetch land after this. Maybe the Arbiter does stuff.
It is nice that even if they discard us, we have guaranteed Arbiter, so they can't play a Stoneforge on turn 2.
Sure.
I mean, they can, but they won't.
Well, they could off of a basic or something like that.
Well, I mean, Stoneforged won't search.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's true. They could get the 1/2. It's the
So if they
best.
if they played a Stoneforge on turn 2, I would take that to mean they have Batterskull in hand. Okay.
Takes an Arbiter.
They're afraid of Kitty Cat.
Kitty Cat in.
Oh yeah.
Go.
This is just like slam my stuff into your stuff till somebody dies. The matchup.
Yeah, the Mardu. I feel like whenever I play against Mardu, it's a lot of that. Ooh, Inquisitions again. Okay, it's interesting. Season Pyromancer, Blood Crypt, tap.
What? Okay.
Ooh, that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
What do we want to take them off? Red black.
I think it's red black. Yeah, because they have Seasoned Pyromancer themselves.
Yeah.
They have Ursa, and Stoneforge we don't really care about. That was nice.
What a heater withdrawal. Yeah. Now they just need to path me. All right, castle.
Sure.
Now we take them off Godless Shrine? Nah. Oh, probably the red still.
Yeah, you play it first and then attack them and see what happens. But I'm doing it.
I'm doing it too. No red for you, opponent. Double. One more? One more right here. Give me the triple ghost quarter off the top. No, opponent. What are you doing?
All right. Yeah.
Could path it.
That's actually...
Like ramp ourselves.
I actually think that might...
I kind of want to do it because I could get these. I don't know.
You could get those and Yorion. I think it's worth it.
All right, let's do it. Counter the spell. That's what we actually did. White. We have red here. You want to put Yorion to hand even though they could Thoughtseize it away? Ooh. Dun.
Yeah, I'm still putting it in the hand.
What a great card.
This is the kind of matchup where you hard cast that bad boy, so...
Why am I... There we go. I'm frozen. Don't do this to me. All right, but they're lacking red. We've taken them actually off of their 2 red sources here, and that could be a really big thing. I'm liking this.
Third black it is.
Double checking. I thought this had the red on the back, but it doesn't.
Here's a 1-drop.
That's what we're doing. I mean, we burned 2 lands, obviously. We just gotta accept that.
That's okay. They also aren't doing anything.
They have a bunch of red cards. That's like super obvious right now. Woo! This is working. Okay.
It wasn't bad before.
No.
That is the 3rd one.
Yeah, it's all of them. Do you want to attack with Giver or just protect this?
I'm protecting.
Right. I don't want to get too greedy here. I'm glad we pathed at this point.
Yeah, me too. Though, you wouldn't have shuffled, so it would have been different.
What is this? 4 mana? Instant speed? Hold up. So it costs 1 less to cast if opponent control no basic lands. Well, we did. Destroy target creature.
Okay. You did it.
Gotta get my clicks in. Protection from colorless. All right.
Archon Catmix was on Labe back in the ye old days of Labe time. He's talking about watching Yorion flickers with Oath of Nissa and stuff like that.
Bolton response. Counter the spell again. Oh, redraw. Okay. Whoa, we're not redrawing. Whoa. Batterskull.
1 battery boy.
Okay. We hit the land. All right.
I'm just playing Yorion.
Yeah.
It stonewalls the Batterskull.
Hoping that they don't have another one of these. Whatever this card is. I guess I can flicker it if I want. They gotta be summoning sick buddies.
We're We're only 2 lands away from a whole hard cast Marauder.
Yeah.
Oh my,
No.
oh my goodness. Okay. I think you just take.
Take
Well,
5.
yeah, I
Double.
think so.
Take
If they
5
if they
because we could top deck Winota.
Well, also like next turn we can go block and bolt it, even though they're gonna gain a bunch of life.
Yeah. Oh, they have red. Apparently they had no red cards unless this last one's red. They've just been playing. We hit the wrong color. All right. Well,
So you just attack with the Yorion and have up the Spyro plus the bolt
bolt.
line on
Yeah. Do we
the
block
boy.
enough that we can go ahead and bolt? I mean, we'd lose a lot more, but are we afraid of them removing one of the creatures when we bolt? I guess we do post combat damage.
Yeah.
We
Yeah, so
we take some. Oh. Oh.
This game's really close.
It's a lot closer than I like. There's that red mana. Okay.
The world has been unlocked.
Till we get another ghost quarter. Don't forget. All right. Oh, whoa. Oh,
Shock.
shocked in. Double red. Season Pyromancer.
Okay.
Okay, that makes perfect sense.
That's a pretty good one.
All right. So no, because they have the trample. I was gonna say we can block and stuff and bolt our own thing, but
Yeah.
I don't think we do that. So we're gonna block with a cat and bolt the germ. Man, they can just move this stuff over.
What about, well, what about just with the tokens?
Just block double time.
I guess that's worse if we draw Winota. Yeah, let's block with the Arbiter.
Yeah, we are gonna kill this with a bolt, hopefully. We obviously want to do this at end step so they can't move this stuff over during the turn. This is close. I'm worried because of the batter skull. We don't have a really good way to get rid of the batter skull.
We don't.
This game's very good. It's very back and forth.
You got to work for that last. You know, this is all the marbles right here.
Oh, it is.
Okay.
Need this to go to end step, please.
That's fine. So, okay. If you... yeah, I think we still have to bolt the
germ.
Yeah.
Bolt the germ, hope for Winota, and smash, and just see if we can win off the top. Okay.
Okay. So just Auriok and chip in the air.
You still want to chip in the air, even though they're going to have a Batter Skull with Trample Lifelink?
Well, are you just wanting to, like, Mega Block, or what do you want to do here?
Well, what is this going to make this? A 7/7?
Yeah. So we're going to take
4, 5, 6, 7. You could kill with all.
And then they make tokens and equip tokens.
Well, they would attach us for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They'd have 2 mana left.
Right, so it's eventually, but not yet.
You just want to swing in then?
I think so. I mean,
Keep
this
it close.
Marauder is gonna, you know, that makes Yorion deal 8.
Yeah, but 8 doesn't catch up to the 7 very well here. I'm just afraid this the Marauder's not going to be enough. Yeah, the Shadow Spear is making this awkward, because otherwise we'd have Auric Champion just blocking, and we'd eventually probably find time.
I mean, we can also top deck a apparition.
And get rid of the Shadow Spear.
I might just get rid of the pyro. Like, they don't have any other
True.
anything.
I mean, they just bounce Batterskull and put it back in. So we're blocking 1 here.
Yeah.
Winota is the better draw with everything. Well, except this.
Okay.
So one more time. Leave me alone. No. Oh, no.
No!
We didn't play around double bolt because, well, I wasn't thinking they'd draw 2. We could block 1 more elemental. Swing with 2. Double bolt.
That's sad.
I'm
I don't
here,
think we're
prizes.
play around that, but
Let's go back real quick. I want to know if we want to know. No, tell me. Magic.
Man. Okay.
4-1.
Right.
Still pretty good though.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that 4-1. Winota taxes here. Getting double bolted, the Mardu list taking us down there at the end. Oh, that was a nice slow roll bolts too.
Close series.
Dang. I can't be sad though. I think the big takeaway there was the Batterskull was just, it did what it needed to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
We kept them off red.
I mean, we could have brought in the Revokers, but I think they're just so bad in the matchup otherwise.
I mean, Revoker, but if you don't get rid of the Germ or something like that with either double bolt or path, I mean, you're just sitting there getting hit by a 4/4.
Right, exactly. And then that's kind of the difference here is like the regular taxes lists have Flicker Wisp to get rid of the Germ, and we are missing that.
We are.
But we also just didn't draw our own equipment. I think like if we drew one of our own pieces or Stoneforge, we can kind of get back in there.
Yeah, that or our own Batterskull, definitely with Fury in there. That would have been good. The Shadow Spear was really good. Actually, it almost makes you kind of think potentially throw Shadow Spear in some sort of list like this sometimes. That would be a bit results oriented, but it's a solid little artifact for sure.
Yeah, it did more than you might expect. That's for sure.
For sure. Nice. Trample's a big thing. 4-1 though, not bad.